Now, recording is up. Let's get ready to start. 3, 2, 1.
Hello out there, and welcome to the Your List podcast, the podcast that asks the question, what's on your list? As always, I'm your host, Illiterate.
Damn, bro, you just had to put it in the name.
What happened?
Oh man, bro.
What happened?
Oh my god.
Hey,
So what happened to E-Dog? He died?
E-Dog. That was before. You living in the past, bro. You gotta keep up with the times in the future.
What's gonna be your next name, bro? What's gonna be your next E-Money? E-Millionaire?
Listen, I already said E-Money. Listen, look. Let's just that's the future. That's future talk. That's future talk. Who else is here with me? Come
What's
on,
your name
guys.
again?
Who else is here with me?
I'm Louis Vuitton Dom.
I like that name, bro. I like that name.
It's a beautiful name.
Let's go.
I'm gonna stick with the internet. I'm done. I'm just the internet, bro.
That's fine.
I'm Darnell Bayless, a short, fat white guy.
You got a white shirt on today, guys. White shirt.
At least
I
he
don't
got
know why.
something white.
At least that's the only thing white I seen on him.
When he smiled,
Wait, what is that? What was the fist for?
For Nike.
Wow. And I'm Devin.
Alright. So we're gonna move straight on to this. I need your top 5 best stories in video games. We're gonna do some video games. We're gonna talk about video games. We haven't talked about video games yet, so I think we're gonna dive into it.
It's gonna be the hardest year list of all time.
It's gonna be a good one. I was making it and I'm like, yo, this is gonna be good. This is gonna be really good.
This is definitely gonna be your
So,
list. I think there's gonna be a lot of people.
That's what I'm saying. There's gonna be a lot of differences in everybody.
I don't know if
I mean,
we're gonna have-
I think a few.
I see some similarities,
yeah,
but for the most part, this is gonna be very.
Alright, so I'll go first. Top 5 best stories in video games. Alright. So number 5, I got Assassin's Creed. First one.
5, number 5.
Yeah, that's 5. That's
Got you,
5.
dog.
Number 4, Uncharted 2. Number 3, Ocarina of Time. Number 2, Halo, and number 1, Last of Us.
Halo 1.
Halo.
That was the best storyline.
I was debating between 1 and 3, but yeah, I'll go more towards 1. I would lean over towards 1.
Yeah, I can understand where you came from.
I can lean over
I
towards
don't
1.
agree, but I can understand.
Alright,
Yeah, that's all I ask. Just understand.
So let me just get my list out the way so that it's just done. Number 5 for me was Horizon Zero Dawn.
I ain't mad at that. That was close.
Number 4 for me was Batman Arkham City. Very good story.
Yeah, you're right. I forgot about that.
Number 3 was Max Payne.
Yes.
Yo,
That's
Max
good.
fucking Payne. My number 2 was Assassin's Creed. Love that story. My number 1,
Which one?
which Assassin's Creed? The very first
Yep,
one.
the first one. The
That
first
shit
one.
set the stage for that shit, bro.
I mean, the last 5 minutes of it was.
The last 5 minutes was crazy.
But everything before that was dope.
But
Everything
look, but
before
that crazy
was
set
dope.
that shit up perfectly. I
Right.
wanted more.
You're right.
They didn't give me
Right.
too much more, but I wanted more, bro.
Right.
And then my number 1 was Halo. Just straight up Halo. 2, 3 was even better, but Halo
The
1.
Halo trilogy was.
Halo truly was off the hook.
It was.
Number
it
1.
was.
That was
Bungie.
it.
Bungie.
Devin.
Old Bungie. Come back, old Bungie.
Please.
Alright. Okay, so we doing 1 to 5 or 5 to
5 to
1?
1. You
We've
dying, bro?
always been doing 5 to 1.
Losing his
bro.
mind
What's the
now.
best?
Alright.
What's the best?
So I have Tomb Raider. It's number 5, the first one.
Okay.
Story.
First Tomb Raider.
Yeah, story wise.
I had Max Payne,
Mm.
the first one.
Mm-hmm.
Zelda, the first one. Super Mario 3.
You actually like the story in Super Mario 3?
Yes.
I don't even remember the stories.
And my
the
number
story
1 was
say
GTA 3.
I ain't mad at that.
Okay. That is your list, bro. I see what games
Hey,
you're playing.
look. I ain't mad. He was specific. Specific.
Lou?
Alright, I'm gonna go. Number 5, I got Assassin's Creed, the first one. Still the only one I ever played.
Okay.
That's fine.
Number 4 was Halo. I'm trying to think if it's between the
Specific one?
third.
They're in the 1. 3 and 1.
The third one was the one I liked the
Yeah?
most. Yeah.
Split
Then
hairs, split
Grand
hairs.
Theft Auto 4. It's the one with Nico, right?
Yeah.
The one with
Yeah.
Nico I like.
Yeah, with Nico.
And then number 2 is Red Dead Redemption.
That was a good game.
And Number one is the first Mario. Cause it's the OG. You know?
Mario?
You saving Peach. Saving Peach, bro.
Lewis like it's simple.
He
I
said
gotta
me.
go and save her. That's it.
Saving
To me,
Peach.
just like that
Mario.
story.
I gotta get to
Princess
Bowser.
of the Kingdom.
I gotta get to
gotta
Bowser.
Fight the enemy and save the princess.
I gotta beat the fake dragon nigga and
It wouldn't be my top 5.
No,
but-
wait a minute.
Go ahead.
Because I'm an OG here.
Oh man.
My man Luis Torres said Mario the first one.
bro.
So what platform?
What do you consider the first Mario, Luis?
The Super Nintendo one.
Whoa.
That's why I asked that
That's the
question.
first one.
That's why I asked.
No, it definitely isn't.
That's
That's
the
the-
first one for
that's
us.
I'll put it like this. Like I
the
said
first
from the
Mario I ever
beginning,
played was on Game Boy, not
This-
color. Game Boy.
this is definitely
That's
a
fine.
your
The
list
first-
special. Everyone's going to have
I
their
understand,
list.
That's
So
my
I
first
got you,
Mario.
bro.
List, I'm not debating
That's
his
the-
list.
He's
No,
just-
no,
I
he
just
just
want to know what
wanna
he
spec-
thought the
he's
first
wanna be
Mario
specific.
was.
That was a good
For
question.
all of our viewers and listeners, he just want to get all the spectrum of everybody. I
It
understand.
was a system
I
before
understand.
Super Nintendo. I'm gonna
I
leave it that way.
understand.
But anyway,
We'll talk about that.
my list.
Go ahead, bro.
What's your list?
Oh boy, this is the hardest thing E-Money has ever asked me to do. E-Dog, E-Literate,
It's
all those
illiterate
people
today.
in one.
I know, because this is gonna be one.
E-millionaire.
E-Million.
That might be it. Sometime soon. Yo, eventually I'm gonna get our
E-broke.
listeners and viewers to just vote on what names
No,
they
can't
want me
use
to
that.
say.
That's a real thing.
Yeah, bro.
Oh,
Okay.
Sorry.
Top 5 game stories of all time.
Let me hear what you got.
All right, number 5, Final Fantasy 7.
Now you mad at that? Yep,
Stories.
Children. Yep, I was that was in my 10. I couldn't put him up.
That's a story.
Number 4 was actually the hardest one for me. Number 4 was Persona 4.
Persona 4 was good.
I knew you was gonna put that.
It was
I knew you was gonna put that
good,
because you was raving about it when you was playing it. I knew you was gonna
Ooh,
put
that was good.
Number 3, I'm gonna should throw a wrench in the plans. Number 3, because Eric already said Uncharted 2, which was the better story than Uncharted 4.
It was the better story. I ain't say get. I
Good
ain't say
job.
get,
Uncharted
but
was fire.
Uncharted 2.
Okay, so
It'd be 2, 4, 1, 3.
that was
would
my
be
3. I'm
order
gonna throw
for
that
it.
away. I'm gonna put The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. That's number
Oh, he
I'm
put
not
in
mad
a
at that.
Thank you.
personal
I'm
favorite
mad at
on
that.
that.
3. You help me with that.
No problem.
Number
I'm
2,
liking these lists.
because my cousin made it. Shout out to Damien. Horizon Zero Dawn.
That's-
Number 2.
That is, I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that at all.
And number 1, which we will discuss later many times in almost every single category I have here.
Yeah, I got.
Zelda Ocarina of Time is the greatest story.
I definitely got a common
I've
theme.
ever
in
seen,
my-
ever.
I feel you on that,
is-
bro.
I'm-
You did your thing.
Shit, that's why.
Zelda is the truth.
It's in there. It's in
That
there.
is the
Hey,
truth.
yo, these are. I'm already excited to move on to the next. I'm loving these lists. All right, I'm gonna need your top 5 best or favorite. You know, you can split hairs with it. Villains in video games. Give me y'all villains, guys. Give me y'all villains. Who going first?
I'll go first.
Go ahead, bro. What you got?
At the,
5
bottom
to
of
1.
the, at the bottom of the list, I have the zombies from Call of Duty.
You just generalize whole thing.
All the
Okay.
zombies.
Yeah,
All the
okay.
zombies from Call of Duty.
I'll take it.
It's all of
Just
the
all of them.
zombies.
All of them. From that little nigga to the top. All of them.
Villainous, some
Oh,
villainous
Crawling on the floor with
motherfuckers.
half a body.
Yep, all
Eating
of
at your legs.
Wow.
To the
Wow,
biggest
bro.
nigga they have.
Devin played it and was like, "Fuck these niggas." Fuck these.
These zombies is crazy.
That's how I feel made a good villain.
All right.
I had to say fuck these.
Go ahead.
My number 4 would be the Flood from Halo.
Oh,
I was
damn.
That's a good pick.
That's a
I
good
didn't think
villain.
about it. That's a good pick.
That's
I was-
a good villain.
I see how your list is already shaping
I
up.
got
Yeah, right?
pissed off
See,
many a times playing Halo trying to beat the Flood.
Bro, Halo 1 when they were introduced,
Yes.
that might have been the scariest moment.
Yeah,
in-
you shooting
in my
the
gaming
floor
history,
like
son.
dog. Stop it!
Now
Get away
look at
from me!
that. You walking through the jungle all dark, and all you hear is what those
Crawling around next to me, bro. What y'all
Flood,
doing?
dude, the Flood.
That's
crazy.
Alright.
That.
Well, yeah. All right. So
Number 3.
number 3 would be M. Bison from Street Fighter.
My man.
That's a villain.
My man.
Villain.
Not mad at that.
Number 2 would be Eggman from Sonic.
Impressive.
And number 1
Not
would
Dr.
have
Robotnik?
to no.
Eggman. I just had to
the
specify.
real Eggman.
I specify.
Number 1 would be Bowser from Mario.
I like it. I like it.
Interesting. You know what?
Go.
I'm gonna go with my bro. Let me put down my list. So my number 5 would be Shao Kahn.
I like it.
Not mad at that.
Villainous mofo that I know, bro. He was evil, bro. Just bringing niggas to go fight, bro. Chill. I won't do that. Dr. Robotnik was being number 4.
So not Eggman.
Not Eggman.
All right, so I got
Fuck
specify. I gotta see which one
Fuck
we're
that
talking about.
dude. My number 3, Handsome Jack.
Shit.
Yeah.
I ain't mad at that.
He was a dirty
I'm
dude,
not mad
bro.
at that.
My number 2, GLaDOS from Portal.
Portal?
Yeah,
I'm not mad at that.
she was mad.
It took long for her to
Did some
be the
diabolical
villain, but
shit.
She definitely
She
was
grew
the
into
villain
it.
of that game.
And then my number 1 is Bowser. He was head honcho, bro.
I mean, shit.
Take the girl and run.
That nigga always
every single time.
He might always like. I count that as a win. He always taking the girl.
Bro, he took the girl every single time. At
that
his
sound
will.
like a win. I don't know.
And she went with him. She could have fought back.
Facts.
We know Peach could fight
Facts.
back.
So
We know Darnell.
That's
We
a
know
villain.
Peach can fight
That
back.
sounds
That's your
like a
girl,
villain.
bro.
And that's why. Yeah. Okay.
Maybe she was the true villain. I don't know. I ain't gonna get into that.
Conspiracy, conspiracy.
Maybe Mario was the true villain, but you know. Anyway, go ahead, Lou. What you got on your list?
Yeah,
Best villains. Best villains.
At 5, I got Dr. Wily from the Mega Man series.
Okay.
At number 4, I got Sigma from the Mega Man X series.
Oh, we got a theme going on here.
At number 3, I got Le Joker from the Arkham series.
Okay.
At 2, I got Dr. Robotnik.
Not
And at
Eggman?
number 1, no. And at number 1, I got Bowser.
I mean,
Wow, yippee yo, yippee yay.
I like it.
all I gotta say.
They don't know they missing one from their list, bro. They missing one. I'm gonna go next. All right. My number 5 is Gary Oak from Pokemon.
Oh my god. I don't know. We're talking about villains
I
here,
don't know,
bro.
it's more like a rival, but go on.
Yeah, right?
What? So villains can't be rivals?
Oh man, villains
really.
is somebody you kill at the end of the game.
Whoa! Who says that? It's you beat. If that's the case, Bowser would never be around. You beat the villain and he go away and come back to formulate another plan. You beat Gary Oak, he come back with stronger Pokemon.
So what you
Gotta
said
beat him
again? I'm
again.
sorry. So what you said?
What?
Your logic. I said what you said again. What's the first thing you said about Bowser?
He said that villains are who you kill at the end of the game. I said if that's the case, Bowser would never be around because Mario would kill him at the end of the game and there'd be no.
Gotcha.
Anyway, my number 4 is M. Bison.
Okay.
My number 3, which I'm surprised I haven't heard yet, is Gandalf from Zelda.
No. Nothing wrong with that.
Number 2 is Bowser, naturally. And my number 1, my favorite best villain I think, is Handsome Jack from Borderlands. He was the first villain. I was like, yo, I hate you, but you the man though. I respect you. I'm about to kill you, but I respect you.
Okay.
You guys are so close.
Tell me, bro.
So close.
Tell me, oh wise one.
Oh, Elder.
So close.
Tell us, sir.
So close. Like,
Tell us what's in your Elder Scroll.
I
Right?
like you guys.
Oh.
She's so close. All right.
What's up? What you got?
He
bro?
just
Top
crossed the shit off
5
his list.
villains of
Yeah.
all time. What you got? Number 5 is King
Yeah, I already
Arthas from WoW, the Leech King.
Oh, okay. Yes.
Number 4 is Shao Kahn from Mortal Kombat.
Mortal Kombat. Good shit, bro.
Number 3 is M. Bison from Street Fighter.
You talking villains. I like it.
Number 2 is Sephiroth from Final Fantasy.
Oh,
He's in our top 10.
And
that's good.
we all know the Keyblade. Sephiroth was the hardest person to kill.
Hell yeah, with
Yo,
his 17
I
foot
like that.
long sword and shit.
Get away.
Number 1 villain of all time is the only villain to become the embodiment of all evil. He became, look up in the sky, that whole cloud of evil, that's Ganondorf.
Mr. Satan?
That's the greatest villain
Yeah, I thought he was the one
of
to-
all time. It's transcended time and everything.
Lucifer.
That's the
right.
greatest
That's
villain
what
ever.
I ain't mad at
Okay,
that.
bro.
I ain't mad at that.
And like
I ain't
your
mad at
logic,
that.
because a lot of things you said made perfect sense.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
And we're gonna address that in the next category.
Okay.
Can I start the next category?
Of course.
Oh, this is a
Whoa,
first.
this is a first in your list TV
This is
history.
history.
I've never heard this. He want to start
He
us
said, I
off.
told you this
He gonna
this
set-
category, this topic.
He gonna
excited.
set the
People
bar
want it.
and let
Alright,
hopefully
like
you set it
y'all
high
said, We're gonna
enough.
start the next list. The next
Set
list
the bar,
is top
my
5 main characters in video
Main
games.
motherfucking
Go ahead, bro. What
characters,
you got?
bro.
Top 5 main characters.
Tell me.
We just did the villains.
I'm all
So you know-
Now
ears,
we're
dude.
doing
You know
the
we
main
talking about
characters.
Who's your favorite?
Heroes.
Who's your
Some of
favorite?
them are anti-heroes.
Not even main
Some of
character.
them, I like
The focus of everything.
main character.
Show me who's your
So
focus,
it didn't
bro.
have to be a hero. It could have been an
It
anti.
could have been.
Could have been.
As long as
Main
they were the
character.
main characters.
We're going, who did you
You guys are
consider?
smart. In fact, you guys are smart.
You saying you're setting the bar.
Tell us.
all you guys are geniuses.
Tell us, bro.
Number 5,
Mm-hmm.
main character,
Main character.
Aloy from Horizon Zero Dawn.
Very good. Oh, that's a good character.
Number 4, main character, Handsome Jack from Borderlands.
I ain't not mad at that.
Handsome Jack was the only person to go out in the desert, colonize the people, and say stop fighting. The people you fought was the rebels that weren't in the city. He made a whole city with his name on it and became dictator of the city.
And let's not
in
forget
different planets.
Borderlands.
Yes,
the
he got a
prequel.
little crazy afterwards, but
Let's not
there was
forget
nothing but chaos.
Borderlands the prequel when you could play as him and learn his story.
And he said, "I'm going to take the chaos and I'm going to put order to the chaos."
I
and
have
people.
I have no doubt that was a great main character. Bro.
And when you got the sequel, you had to fight him, who basically took one, and he was the only one that survived that one.
Yeah.
Darnell,
That sounds like a main character to me.
He lived long
Not
enough
mad
to
at
become
that.
the villain.
Not mad at
Exactly.
He
Yeah.
lived
Basically,
long enough to become the
That's
villain.
called the main character. Number 3, Master Chief, Halo.
Okay,
That
okay. Who's your number 2?
Number 2, Nathan Drake, Uncharted.
Uncharted. That's woo woo.
not mad at that. No.
Clap on, clap off. I
The
like
number
that.
1 main character of all time.
Mhm.
A lot of people get confused. Not the most popular, the most famous. That's easy. The main character of all games is King Bowser.
There you go. Just waiting for that
As
one.
Eric
Yeah,
already
okay,
said,
okay.
if he was the
I ain't mad at
villain,
that.
Mario would kill him
Yep.
every single time. The princess of all toadstools always ends up with King Bowser for some weird reason. Some weird
about
reason
that.
she
It's a
decides I don't
conspiracy.
want to be with a
That's a
broke plumber.
conspiracy.
I'm gonna go with the king of all
conspiracy.
So
toads.
by his logic,
Princess Toadstool,
uh-huh.
the princess of all toads, is always with the king of all toads, Bowser. He is literally named the king of toads.
That's
So by your logic, Mario was the asshole going
Mario's a villain.
to interrupt Bowser
Yes,
with Peach.
absolutely.
I think that's what it sounds like.
I can get behind that
I think that's what it
100%.
sounds like that.
I can
But
definitely.
I definitely like your list. I definitely like you. Who's going next?
I
Who's
think
going
I'll
next?
go
ahead,
just to
go ahead.
get my stuff out the way. So we're talking main characters, right?
Main character.
All right. So my number 5 main character would be Ezio Auditore from the Assassin's Creed stories. Great main character. My number 4 would be Lara Croft of the Tomb Raider saga.
With that,
Excellent. My number 3 is Mario.
Not mad at that.
He was
go either way. It's
he
either
was,
you or
I feel
that.
like this.
You can go
He was
either
the
way.
hero of the story in his own
you
mind.
can go either way.
Mario
So-
could be number 3 as long as Bowser's number
And
1.
but wait, Darnell. The reason why I put
hold
him and not Bowser is because we played him throughout the entire game. If I got to play as Bowser throughout the game, I would love that story. I would personally love that story to watch what Bowser did on the opposite side of Mario. That would be great. I would love that. My number 2 would be Prince.
From Prince of Persia.
Yes. They only called him Prince. In the
He
movie
was Prince.
with Jake Gyllenhaal,
Nah.
his name was Dastan.
But
But
in the game,
in the game, he was the Prince.
I was waiting for you to throw in a
I,
Prince of Persia reference.
I love the Prince. And then my number 1 would have to be Master Chief, Halo. He was,
Not mad at
without a doubt,
Not mad
the
at
mainest
that.
of main characters.
Not mad
He
at
took over the story no matter when he came in.
Easily.
What was it? Halo 5 wasn't even about him. He was still the main
Yeah,
fucking
they
character.
tried to make it not about him.
Nah, he's
Every
still the main
Halo will
character.
always be about Master Chief.
Yes,
That's just simple.
hands down.
Okay, Lewis, what you got? What's on your list?
Alright, so the theme for mine is
Oh, he has theme. He has the
heroes
theme.
that don't really speak a lot. Matter of fact, they don't speak at all, some of them.
Silent.
So
know
at
he
number
gonna break
5,
this theme, right?
I got Master Chief.
Okay.
At number
Speak
4,
about
I got Link.
Okay.
At number
up.
3, I got Mega Man.
Oh.
At number 2, I got Sonic the Hedgehog. And at number 1, I got Mario.
He went
Not-
very
Easy.
retro and
Mario says Wahoo a lot.
Woohoo!
woohoo.
Very,
Yeah.
he
no,
makes
that's
sounds,
not
he
a lot.
doesn't say anything.
I guess that's all he said.
In the cartoon, Sonic wouldn't shut up.
Yo, Sonic was
Facts.
annoying.
I said almost.
What is games? This game. He said cartoons. He
almost.
said cartoons.
Yeah, that's true. That's
Don't
true.
let
That's
him
true.
get you.
That's true. That's
Don't let him
true.
get you. Don't let him
We
get
can't judge him by his other
Don't let him
franchise, his
get
other works. I
I'm
got
not mad
you.
at Lucy.
you. All right, Devin, what you got?
Yeah, what you got, bro?
Alright, so my number 5 will be Jill from Resident Evil.
Interesting.
My number 4 will have to be Link from Zelda. Number 3 will be Lara Croft. Number 2, Mario. And number 1 will have to be Master Chief.
Okay.
Not mad at that.
That's a respectable list. I got you.
Alright, so to end this category out, my number 5 would be Link. My number 4, Aloy, of course.
Alloy, yes.
Number 3, Nathan Drake. That's my dude. That's my dude. Number 2, be Kratos. It's the God of War right
Wait,
there.
hold on.
Yes.
For now,
Uh-huh.
sounds like your list is PS4 heavy.
I did notice that when I was. I definitely noticed.
Who
that.
rounds out your list, bro?
Oh, of course,
About to
Master
find
Chief.
out.
Oh,
Of course.
shit.
Thank you. Do it over.
Of
Thank
course.
you.
No, but I did when I was making these video games. I did see like, wow,
Well.
all my best experiences playing video games have come from PS4. I cannot lie about that.
It's
Cannot lie.
weird. Okay, I'll put it like it's kind of weird. We'll see that a lot of the games to make up the list will be PS4 heavy, but there'll be some heavy hitter Xbox titles in
Well,
there,
I mean, of course,
or
I mean, 'cause
Nintendo
those
titles.
Those are the only good ones.
You know, like
you know what I'm talking about?
but those are like the classics that stuck with us for a while.
Definitely,
you know?
definitely. All right, so now that we talked about the best villains, best main characters,
Yes.
I need y'all top 5 gaming franchises.
I'm gonna get mine out the way because it's just get it out the way.
Go ahead,
'Cause I
top
know
5
y'all,
gaming
y'all gonna have more
franchises.
diverse things. I'm just gonna get my
Go ahead, bro,
plain
go ahead,
list
go ahead.
out the way.
What you think?
My number 5 gaming franchise would be Tomb Raider, the
Okay.
franchise.
Interesting.
Wonderful franchise.
Okay.
So nice they rebooted it twice. Oh no, 3 times. They've done it multiple times.
I don't know.
Yeah, they kept rebooting it. Just
I
like
mean, I'm just saying, reboot don't sound like it's been.
franchise, bro. The franchise still alive to this day. The franchise is still alive till this day.
All right.
Final Fantasy, my number 4 franchise. Okay.
I'm not mad at that.
Assassin's Creed would be my number 3 franchise. Heavy hitting franchises. My number 2 would be the Prince of Persia franchise.
That was.
I love that series of games. They were crazy.
All right. I get this
And-
is your list. This
Yes.
is your list.
And my number 1 would have to be the Halo franchise.
Naturally.
Still going.
I'm not mad at that. Still go. Yep. Still going.
Kind of faltered last couple of years. Wasn't that great, but they're coming
high
back.
hopes though. There's high hopes. There's definitely
Coming
high
back.
hopes. I'm very
Halo.
interested in the new ones.
It's coming back.
All right. Decent list. I ain't mad at that. I'll go next.
Go ahead, bro.
My number 5, I got GTA, Grand Theft Auto.
Good series.
I think that's GTA 5 was what the highest selling game of all time.
Still playing it today.
Still playing it 5 years. From 5 years.
Still
they
playing it now. Yeah.
My number 4, I got Final Fantasy
Okay.
1 through 20. By the time my kids are around. Number 3, I have Super Mario Smash Brothers. All the smashes. I mean, all the smashes. All of them. Melee, 64, all of them.
Keep smashing.
My number 2 would be Pokemon, from all the way from blue, red to what they doing now, Sun and Moon. We went from colors to constellations. I
Great
like it. I
franchise.
love it. And my number 1, of course, would have to be Halo.
Okay.
I've not played a Halo game that I've disliked. Granted, I ain't play Halo 5. But
That's
all
why.
the
That's
other,
why.
hey,
That's why.
Hey.
That says it.
I
says it
played
right
1
there.
through 4. I
That says
played
it right there.
Reach. I
There's
played
there's a reason you didn't play
ODST.
5.
No.
I played.
The
I
reason
played
why-
what? Legends,
No,
Wars.
no. The reason why he hasn't played 5 is because he
Because
doesn't
I
own
don't
an
have
Xbox
Xbox.
One.
I don't have Xbox.
I'll put it like
Reason
this.
he didn't get an Xbox.
Wait,
One.
no. I'll put it like this. If I lend you my Xbox One and you play it,
I
you would.
I've
think you
heard
would
things
like it.
about it.
I
but
played it.
I haven't personally played it, so I can't.
I
but
played it.
There's a reason he didn't
all
buy an
of the
Xbox
all
One.
of the Halos I've
You would
played have
enjoy.
always
You would,
been-
you would
have
enjoy
always
the
been
story.
good.
I don't know about the gameplay so
Always
much.
been good.
You would enjoy the story of it though.
He's lying.
Go ahead, Devin. What's on your list? Top 5 gaming franchises.
Top 5 gaming franchise.
What you got for me?
At the bottom of the list, I
sounds so bad.
was stuck at the bottom. It was a very
Between
hard
a rock and a
decision.
hard place.
Yes, very.
It's number
Very
5.
hard
It's number
decision.
6 spot.
But I had to go with Mortal Kombat.
Okay. No, man,
That's
they
number 5.
definitely tested the test of time.
Number 4, I had to go with Need for Speed.
Yeah, I like it.
Okay.
Good job.
Okay.
Number 3 would have to be GTA.
Okay.
Not mad at that.
Number 2, Halo. And number 1 would be the Mario franchise.
Not bad. I like
Like Mario over Halo. Nice. Actually, I can
definitely
see
like
that.
that.
I can see that. I can see Devin like Mario over Halo.
Makes sense.
Not too surprising. Not too surprising. Go ahead, Luke. What we got here?
All right. I just got some franchises that are near and dear to my heart. So at number 5, I got Sonic the Hedgehog franchise. It's so long only because it fell off a bit. Well,
It
a lot
has,
actually.
yeah, it has. But the earlier games were pretty good.
But those games were what I played back in the day. At number 4, I got the Mega Man franchise.
You do love Mega Man. I didn't know that.
Yeah, I do, bro.
did not know that.
Bro, it was my shit back in the day.
I
At number 3, I got Grand Theft Auto. At number 2, I got Super Smash Bros. And at number 1, I got Super Mario Bros.
I'm not mad at that. Not mad at that. Sound like a good list to me. You
I was a major Nintendo
Go ahead,
fan.
Darnell.
Okay. Alrighty
do.
then.
Got to say that.
Let's get it popping. Gaming franchises.
What you got for us?
What you got, bro?
Number 5, Super Smash Bros. I say this because I'm
Smash,
very
bro.
good at Super Smash Bros.
Smash it, bro.
Number 4,
Smash.
the Zelda series. I played every single one.
See, that's the thing. I ain't play every single one. It
Every
would have been up there, but
single
I didn't play every single one.
I've only played
Couldn't-
one.
I had to be true.
Number 3, Soul Calibur. I've
Only
played
played
every
one.
single one of them.
I played the GameCube.
Talking,
one.
bro.
I was stuck between.
Talking.
I
That
played
was
the
one of
GameCube
them.
one.
Yo,
with
The other one I had was Tekken.
Yo, Tekken and Soul Calibur were my mentions at the bottom, bro. That's those were some
I was
serious.
stuck.
Not mad at those.
Number 2 is easily World of Warcraft.
Okay.
That's
Definitely.
your love.
By far.
Took it to
That's
the
his
PC
personal
side
love,
of
bro.
Definitely.
things.
By far.
This is your list, bro.
It's not
I'm
even
feeling
close.
it.
The
Okay.
PC side of things.
It's not even
Okay.
close.
I see.
And World of Warcraft was number 1, but just this month it got passed.
Ooh, got passed.
They
Wow,
consistent.
what?
They can, always updating, bro. Always innovating.
Yes.
Got passed up on what?
Number 1 is by far
Oh.
NBA 2K.
Ha! I knew you were gonna say
When he
that.
said this month, that's what it called.
That's a coach. That's a coach.
I knew.
You know what? I'm surprised.
Oh,
Nobody said Call of Duty.
Nah,
I mean,
Nah.
nah.
I had Halo. Why did I need Call of Duty?
Right.
All right.
Look, Doug, I'll put it like this. They're only really known for their multiplayer side. Their story side, while it's good, it's not great. So.
Yeah, it was no competition back in the
Nah.
day. It was Halo, and then
Nobody was playing for the story. They were
Everybody's playing
playing
for the
the
multiplayer.
Nobody's playing
Matter of
Call of
fact,
Duty
every
like
Call of Duty game that I personally bought, I just played the multiplayer. I don't even remember playing the storyline.
you gotta remember, Call of Duty comes out for all consoles.
Oh yeah,
So
yeah.
that's a major difference too. All right, now we got top
I'm
5.
sorry to add to your point.
Yes.
Call of Duty sucks unless you're playing Black Ops. Black Ops is
Yes,
amazing.
I do. Yes,
yeah.
Black Ops
Okay,
is
see,
awesome.
there we go.
Everything else sucks.
There we go. You
Modern
have to,
Warfare 2 was
Nah,
all
you have to make the
Modern
distinction.
Warfare, Black Ops Modern War, and
Black
modern, yeah. Those
Yeah,
Black
are
Ops.
the distinction. I got you.
So because it's the whole franchise,
Yeah,
you
exactly.
can't
Exactly.
specifically
It's not the
pick Black
specific
Ops.
game.
No.
That's different. That's different.
Got you.
All right, so we're gonna move on, and I'm gonna need to hear your top 5 video game soundtracks.
Easy.
What's the music in video games that got y'all dope, got y'all hype, got y'all playing? Who wants to go first?
All right, I'll start this off.
Go
Then.
ahead.
At number 5, I got The Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time.
I mean, you can play your own music, so you can play your own music.
Flute shit.
You can play on.
That shit had me.
That's that
That
future
shit
shit.
had
That's
me.
that future. That
That shit
mask
had me.
off.
That's where Mask Off came from.
Look at that man's face right
Can we
now.
pause, Lewis? Can we pause, Lewis?
I can't pause the podcast, bro.
Not the pod, just Lewis. Pause.
In time.
Lewis.
So we talking about music in games?
In games music.
He does have a point there. That is where
Nah,
Mask Off came
bro.
from.
That's still a soundtrack.
That is where Mask Off came from. I have the original track.
Can we pause?
Mask
Lewis?
off.
Can we
Mask
pause,
off.
Lewis? Go ahead, Lewis.
At number four.
Wait. No, we're gonna pause you for a second.
So at number 4, I got NBA 2K16 because that's the one where J. Cole got a song in there.
That holds weight to him.
At number 3, I got the Pokemon soundtrack, classic. Number 2, the Super Mario soundtrack.
That's one It's one song. We don't never like that song.
I mean, I'm in trouble, but
We never like that song.
I remember.
Nobody
That
likes
shit
that
iconic.
song.
That shit is iconic.
And for number 1, I got NBA Street Volume 2.
Got that NBA Street. Holy.
he likes his music that he can bump to. Well, I ain't mad at you, bro. I ain't mad at you.
It's more than just words.
Devin,
It's
you
just
wanna
more.
take
It's
a-
more than just
go ahead?
lyrics to the soundtrack. It's the vibe.
Okay. I'll go.
Vibe, bro, vibe.
At the very bottom of the list will have to be Donkey Kong. Number 4 would have to be Zelda.
Okay.
Which one?
Well, you could put a mask off. Mask off.
Y'all need to beat the whole game. I think that's what it is. I think that's what it is. I think that's what it is.
Go ahead,
I think that's what it is.
Number 3, I want to say GTA 4.
Okay. Nico?
Yes.
Okay.
GTA 4. Number 2 would have to be Halo. That opening music
I mean, that shit
and the load screen
legendary.
and the
Shit is
very beginning of the
iconic.
game
Like you were going to
Shit is iconic.
is iconic.
Like you was rising,
And
bro.
number 1
ascending.
I have is
You
Mario.
going to school? Good list. Good list.
Can't stand y'all sometimes.
That's a
I like
solid
your list, Devin.
That's a solid list.
That shit was
I think it
dope.
solid. All right, I'll go.
Can't stand y'all sometimes.
So my number 5 for top 5 video game soundtracks would be Jet Set Radio. Jet Set Radio. That right there.
Love that
Yo,
shit,
that
bro.
right there. Something.
Love that
My
shit.
number 4 would be Power Rapper, the rapper. I kick, I punch. It's all in the mind. I mean, come on.
So far, Eric's list is the best.
Come on, bro. Come on.
I mean, I don't agree, but his
Come
list is the
on.
best list so far.
Number 3, I gotta go with Mario. That's some of the most iconic music. Some of the most iconic music that I've heard.
You fucked it up.
Number 2, also some of the most iconic music is Pokemon.
Bang!
You fucked it up again.
And number 1 would be Halo. Like Devin said, that opening music.
You fucked it up again.
I heard an orchestra play that shit. Shit gave me chills. Goosebumps.
Live orchestra
Fucked it up again.
You never looked? Yo, look that up on YouTube, bro. That shit give you chills.
Go Darnell.
You want me to go? You sure you want me to
Go ahead.
Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, that's why I said it.
Video game soundtrack.
To define a soundtrack.
Not one song. You guys are picking one song.
I'm picking my favorite.
I hate you picking one song.
picking the
Halo
iconic
3
songs.
had a better soundtrack than Halo.
Yes, it did.
Halo 3. If you're gonna pick Halo, it's Halo 3. It had 7 distinct songs.
That's fine. I didn't
Plus
pick
the
Halo.
original. I know. But
Oh, okay.
I'm just looking at
Alright,
it.
but you're looking
The
at me.
original theme song of Halo plus other songs in Halo 3.
So is that number 5 for you?
No.
Oh.
Is it even in there?
talking. You just
Oh, no.
All right, cool.
Number 5 is DuckTales by
Woo!
far. What?
That's my brother right there. That's my dude.
Number 4, which
on your
made
age
the
right
game
now.
legendary.
So you're-
This separated Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. It was an arcade game called Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. That was one of the
What year?
greatest arcade games
What
of
year?
all
I need the year.
time.
I need the year.
And we had to fight. There's a reason I'm not going to do it. We had to fight over the pizza in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Yes.
But it's
the
not on
pizza
my
gave
list.
you
There's a
extra
reason it's
life.
not on my list, even though it was a legendary
So
game.
is this an honorable mention?
Because
So
of
what is
this
this for?
game
This is for-
that
it's for-
surpassed it. This is number 4.
Oh, okay.
Streets of Rage 2. That surpassed everything back in the day. That had the greatest soundtrack. Streets of Rage 2.
I wasn't even a thought back then.
Number 3, the first God of War. They were literally selling albums on the street for $5 in CDs. Like God.
Not mad at that. Not mad at that.
You
I'd
got
be
me.
mad at the people.
Number 2. I didn't buy it. I burned it.
He just saw he was walking down foot today. So he's like, oh.
Let's talk about that. Number 2.
Brother, this Jesus music.
Is your number 2,
Take
bro?
it. Take it.
Number 2.
Number 2 right now.
Persona 4. This is how I know you. A lot of you know
Persona
this
4 was a good soundtrack.
Persona
Yes.
4 is amazing. It's an anime, by the way. You should check it out. It's amazing.
Anime soundtracks.
Number 1 with 20 songs, with 7 rap songs,
2K.
with customizable songs that you can
2K.
play on your own. You can literally
2K.
pretend to be
2K?
Kanye West
Is it-
and play your own beat in the game.
That's double edition.
You can literally play in the game.
Oh, okay,
Because you
you're
could
right,
put
you're
the-
right, you're
Make
right.
your
Yeah,
own
it's
song.
music,
You're right,
I'll wait
you're
for
right.
them to
Put it
stop killing my mic. Reclaiming my time. Reclaiming my time. Reclaiming my time.
Bro,
Go ahead.
Number 1, you can play a song, a random song, and unlock something and not even know. Zelda Ocarina of Time. 20 different songs in the game, plus 5 iconic songs. What are we talking about? Plus, you literally had to play a song to
I'll
get
give you the most
powers.
iconic.
By far. Unbelievable. Zelda Ocarina of
Go
Time.
ahead, Mickey. Run out this list. This
All
topic
right.
right here.
So I can start off my list with DuckTales.
Ooh.
Because that definitely was a great fucking
Oh
soundtrack.
my god.
My number 4, Katamari Damacy.
Wow, that was my shit.
If you
It was so-
listen
it
to
was
that
so
soundtrack,
good.
the soundtrack was
It
so
was
fucking
so
hilarious.
good.
I love that soundtrack. That shit was great.
Come
You
on,
got
go.
it.
My number 3 is Halo 3
Thank you.
because Halo 3 was a
real
great
soundtrack.
soundtrack.
Thank you,
Great
sir.
I'm still going with Halo.
He's the man.
That's fine. My number 2 was Jet Set Radio. 'Cause
A
I downloaded that
soundtrack.
shit
Thank
personally. I love that. Actually, I downloaded Jet Set Radio and Jet Set Future. Both of the. Yes. And then my number 1
He
soundtrack.
goes to mess it up.
You ready?
Pokemon?
He goes to
No.
You ready?
No, he goes to
No,
mess it up.
because you know something?
He goes to
You know
mess it up.
something?
Oh, but
Hold
watch.
on.
He just
Wait.
did.
Watch.
Darnell said 20 something tracks. You said dub edition. And you said.
He heard us. He heard us.
You know what I said? My fucking personal playlist. When I put my soundtrack on that motherfucker, we good, bro. We loving it.
You know what?
Loving it, bro.
I like it. I like it. I fucks with it. I fucks with it.
He could have at least said a.
Mickey followed the directions and had the best list of everybody.
I got
Mickey.
you said soundtrack,
Thank
bro.
you,
The
Mickey.
best
More
soundtrack
than
I can
one
think of,
song.
bro.
Thank you,
in
Mickey.
all the years of playing video games, the best soundtrack I had was me putting on my own personal music when I listened
Just
to the
muting
game.
everything.
Thank you, Mickey.
Turn off everything else. I'm listening to my music while we
I
play.
mean, many
Thank
gamers
you,
do
Mickey.
that, so I suppose.
Wait, you say that, but then all the sessions that we've had, one of us has been playing
That's
our
what I
own
said.
personal
That's what I said.
music
Many
while
gamers do
listening
that. I
to the game.
just didn't think of it
I
like
like
that.
it.
That's all.
I like
the
it.
soundtrack of life,
Thank
bro.
you, Mickey.
Let's do it.
All right. We're gonna move on. Keep this party going. No pun intended. To the top 5 party games. What are your top 5 party games? I'll go first with this, and this takes me back to my first early gaming days, gaming with you guys. So my number 5 is going to be. This might catch people off guard, but I remember epic long nights of playing this. Tetris. We used to play Tetris on Xbox. The first Xbox. We used to play that shit with the time trials, and the faster you make your levels, the faster everybody else's thing goes. Tetris was that shit was dope. That
I'm the
shit
king,
was
by the way.
dope.
But
I don't know, but anyway,
easily.
number 4, Super Smash Brothers. I mean,
I'm the king also.
like, of course. Number 3, another Xbox game, Xbox One game, Fusion Frenzy.
That was a great game. Great game.
Fusion
I'm not the
Frenzy.
king. I'm not the king in that. That shit was crazy.
That shit was great. That's when Darnell starts getting a little. When shit started getting crazy. That's when Fusion Frenzy was
Found a
definitely
lot on that.
definitely dope for me. Number 2, of course, Mario Party. So many.
one?
Personally, I would go with 8, 9, because I believe that's the one we all played for the Wii together. I believe that was the one on the Wii, 8 or 9. I can't remember which one, exactly one, but the one that we played on the Wii, the one that was for the Wii, definitely dope. And my number 1, also a Wii game, by far the best party game ever probably created, Dokapon Kingdom. Easy.
He was gonna say that.
Easy.
Don't
Easy.
mind me.
Hands down. Like,
I'm still trying to get that. Look.
easy. You got party game, you got RPG, you got adventure, you got act. Easy. And you can play with your bros and fuck them up. I mean, easy. That's best party game of all time. If you haven't seen Dokapon Kingdom, check that shit out.
I'm still trying to get that.
All right, so I
So
probably
who's
have
next?
the most
Who's next?
traditional list. Let me just do my list.
You gonna say like
It's gonna be regular
I
shit.
declare war and shit. It's video games, Mickey. Video games.
Nah, so my
There's
number
an app.
5. My number 5 would be long nights of everybody coming around to play Halo. Multiplayer stages out the wazoo. Whether you talking 1, 2, or 3, we played all of them.
With the system link.
Bro.
Woo! 16 players.
Whether it was
on-
system
16
link
players in one
or
basement.
4 screens on one fucking
That's a
TV,
fact.
we was
I'm
in
not
it,
mad
dog.
at
We
that.
did it. My number 2 for party games.
Number
We
three-
all
number
get.
four.
I mean, no, my number 4. I'm sorry. For party games, we all got together. NBA 2K.
This is
We
also
all get
true.
together, have a good session of
This is also
2K.
true.
Whether it's versus each other together, we was doing it. My number 3, Mario Kart. Hands down. Challenge
Yeah.
each other.
Yeah.
Go in. Who could be the king of the track?
Mario Kart or Smash Bros.
Now my number 2 would be Mario Party. Because that's a good thing to do with no matter who. You can have it at a regular party where everybody's just chilling
That's a
and you
fact.
playing that in the
Throw out that
background.
Mario Party.
Done that
This is
before.
true.
That's easy. And my number 1 party game, Smash Brothers. Smash Brothers is eternal. Number 1. You gotta fight for your life, dog. Everybody.
I'm saying Dokapon King was a better Mario
Dokapon
Kart.
Kingdom was great.
But I understand what
Smash-
you're saying. You
there's
said
no
traditional.
challenges.
You
You
said
said
traditional.
Dokapon is a what?
A better Mario Party.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
I
You thought
thought you said Smash. I
Oh,
thought you
yeah.
said it's a
Yeah,
better
no,
Smash.
yeah.
That's
So
like-
I was
that
gonna
don't
have to throw
even make
this
sense.
half a chicken at you,
That
bro.
don't even
Another
make
level,
sense,
bro.
I got a half a chicken, but I got to throw it at you.
It's
bro.
party games.
Devin,
and it
what you
don't
got?
make
What-
sense.
What party games you got?
Don't make sense.
How's your parties looking?
So at the very bottom of my list, I have a fairly new game, Rocket League.
Rocket League.
I like that.
Okay.
People get down with
I
that.
don't like that shit. Don't listen to
No,
this.
I
nigga.
like him
Don't-
putting it in his
Okay, I'm about
list.
to say.
I don't like
We try to play. We try to play Rocket League with
It's not
Darnell.
on the list.
Darnell would be like, "Yo, what the fuck are we playing? Why the fuck are we playing this?
Yo,
Why are we not playing
How do
FIFA?
we?
We be halfway through a match. He be like, "What the fuck?
Yeah, how do we set up
Say that
a
again,
we-
bro.
I remember seeing that game. I'm like, why the fuck am I hitting the ball with the car, bro?
It's
Yo, we set up a team with me, Eric, and Christian, and we said, Darnell, we just need one more. And he was like, yeah, bro. He never showed up. Ever.
and that's the
We were
moment
like,
I knew.
I would have not shown
But
up.
I understand. He like it on Devin's list. Go ahead, Devin.
Go
Finish
ahead,
off your
D.
list.
What you got?
Number 4, I have Rock Band.
Oh, that was a good party game. Yeah, bro.
Yeah. Wow, that took me
You
back.
get
That
the
takes me back
You get the
too.
people together, you get down
That
with
takes
these
me back
songs,
too.
bro. Let's do it. I like that.
Number 3, I have on my list is Mario Party.
Okay.
Number 2, I have Mario Kart.
Okay.
Of course.
And number 1, before Halo, before. What am I doing?
You copy my list, bro?
No, I'm not copying your list. We
I
just
feel like I know what he's
the
gonna
same
say,
thing.
but go ahead.
Number 1, I'm gonna take it back to the N64.
Go ahead, bro. Say it.
Go ahead and say it, bro.
007 GoldenEye.
You gotta copy my list. You gotta copy my list.
I can't be mad at
No,
that.
no, it was
I
just a
cannot
great
be mad
fucking
at that.
game.
Look,
Yeah, it was. I wish I was around
007
when it came out to
GoldenEye
play it.
will show up later on in these lists. I can
wish-
tell you that
I
for a
wish
fact.
I was
It will show up later on
around
in
playing
these
it.
lists.
Definitely.
That was the original.
It's going to show up real soon.
Lewis,
matter of
would you
fact.
like to?
What you got, bro?
Yeah, alright, so
Sorry, I just glanced at his list.
my list is super simple. It's all Mario related.
That's
So
the
at
theme
5,
of this
I got
list.
Mario Tennis. At number 4, I got Mario Party. At number 3, I got Mario Strikers. At number 2, I got Mario Kart.
Nintendo sponsored this
I mean-
boy.
And at number 1, I got Smash Bros.
Shit, this nigga went straight Mario.
This is straight Mario heavy. I mean, the
It's a solid. It's a
every
solid-
Nintendo system
it's
has
a
been
solid-
made for
Yes, it was for party.
multiplayer
It was for
compatibility
party,
for
bro.
partying.
Like I really like all those games. I really like all those
I
games.
can't be
I
mad
guess
at
just
your
know
game.
if you go into a party at Lewis's house,
You playing some
be
Nintendo.
prepared to play some Mario.
Bring your Wii
that's all.
nunchucks. Bring Bring your N64
You
controller.
gotta bring all of that because I
prepared.
got none of it. You gotta bring all of it because I got none of it.
Bring the,
Nintendo, you hear that? You hear that?
bring
You
the
ain't got none- you
Switch.
ain't got none
Bring the
of that.
PlayStation. Bring all of that stuff, dog. Whatever you need.
So go ahead, Darnell. Finish
That tells
this.
me Lewis don't play games.
Finish this.
Nah, but he playing his
I
party
played
game.
back
Only
when I was a
Nintendo.
youngin'.
Party
He
game.
got his
I'm
Nintendo
reminiscing,
game,
bro.
He had Nintendo when he was a kid. That's what he used to
But
play.
he doesn't have a Nintendo.
Not no more. I got better things to do.
He went to other people's houses that was broke, and all they had was the Nintendo, bro.
That makes sense.
That, come on, he's at the
That
party.
Lewis
That's all
can't
I
play
had, Lewis.
games.
He's at the party with them, and he got to play
Sorry, I
games.
just
bro.
had the Wii, Lewis. I
Lewis
apologize.
can't play
He
games.
stayed wanting to play Mario Tennis, bro. let's play.
Number 5, Madden.
Okay,
Number 4, Mario Party.
okay,
Actually,
3,
2K.
GoldenEye.
okay,
I
2,
thought that would be.
Rock Band 3.
okay.
GoldenEye is not number 1 because I killed with GoldenEye. And two people stopped.
It wasn't a party
It
for
wasn't
him.
a party.
It was a party.
He would be there by himself.
Exactly.
Yeah, he was sitting there in the corner. Hello, darkness, my old
I knew all the spawn locations. I'd kill you and then show
Bro,
up ready for you.
I
to
can't
come
lie.
out.
Wait, no, I can't lie. I used to play GoldenEye with Darnell all the time at his house. This man would set up a fucking trap briefcase bomb right at the spawn. So when I come back, it blows up in my face, and I'm like, bro,
That's fucked up.
you got it, bro.
If I
You got
catch
it.
you by the bathroom, you spawning outside by the body armor. It's very
You gonna be
simple.
right
So I
there.
kill you right before
You
you
got that shit
get
open for you, bro.
What would you?
Very
What
simple.
would you think if they remade GoldenEye today?
Ooh.
They remade GoldenEye and it sucked.
No,
They
I
have
ain't
to
talking about that
remake
one.
it
No, that's what I said. I ain't talking about that one.
A true remake right now.
True remake. How would you?
If they
how would
did
you
it
feel?
right now, bro,
I'd be very.
I think that would be.
that'd be good. That'd
I
be
do
good.
think so. Go ahead.
Number
What's
1
your-
is
what's your
Super
number
Smash Brothers. Pikachu's the king.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
one? Yeah.
No, he's the king.
Alright.
No, in my hands.
That's
he's the
what's
king.
up.
Yeah,
By
that's
far.
perfect.
By
Perfect.
far, no.
So you almost saying like he was a deadly weapon in your hands?
Oh, he was the.
Well, Eric.
Oh, I'm glad you said that. Because our next top 5 is the top 5 best favorite awesome weapons in video games.
Pikachu, me. I like to go first.
Go ahead,
Let
sir.
me
Let me
go.
get your top 5 weapons in video
My
games.
top 5 weapons in video games. Number 5, the fire flower that Mario would use.
Okay. Not mad at
Mop,
that.
mop, mop, mop.
That was
All
pretty
day,
OP.
bro.
You could just spam that shit.
All day in your face. My number 4 would be Scorpion Spear in Mortal Kombat. Get over here. That's it, bro. You
That's
dead.
iconic. Definitely iconic.
My number 3, the Halo pistol. Pew pew.
That shit was the
That's
most.
That shit.
That,
was-
number 3.
Ooh.
Number
My
3.
hands.
That's a little low, but
Boy,
alright.
my
Number
hand.
number 2 would be the Galahorn from
I knew
Destiny.
he was gonna say that.
I
knew he
mean,
was gonna
it
put
was
that
an
in
OP
there.
weapon.
He was
OP.
gonna put that in there.
And my number 1 would be the Golden Gun.
Yes.
Actually.
Hands down, bro. That was
I
a
mean, of course.
badass
Of course.
weapon.
Of course.
Had a whole personal playlist around it, dog. You could play a game type with just that gun, bro.
This is true. This is
So,
true. Alright, I like your list. I like your list. I think I'm gonna go next.
what you
I'm
got
gonna
on your
next.
list, bro? What you got, Eric?
So my number 5, which I thought was so fucking cool when they first introduced it, the energy sword from Halo.
That was cool.
That shit was fun. That shit was cool. And then they expanded it in Halo 3 where you could fight each other with the fucking energy swords, which I thought was dope. My number 4 is the brick from Last of Us. If you played Last of Us, you will know
I know how OP it was.
that
but
the
I mean,
brick was the most OP fucking weapon in the game. You throw a brick at a nigga, you run up on him, choke him out, that's it. You could do that for the entire game and you will be fine. Number 3, naturally, is the blue shell from Mario Kart. That shit was OP. It would take you out, take everybody else around you out.
You could take out your.
You can take out yourself. You can take out yourself.
bro. You can take out the entire
Certain
game
times
with
you can
that.
take out yourself.
I've seen it before. bro.
Number 2, naturally, would be the golden gun from GoldenEye, of course. Now, my number 1, it was splitting hairs between these two, is the pistol from Halo 1. I got personally too many memories with the pistol, so that's just easily my number
Map out
1
my life?
favorite weapon.
I don't know how you rank them. Bro.
I was like, yo, it's right next to you.
Oh, favorite weapon. Oh, okay.
Like I said, favorite bet.
That's pretty cool.
Like I said.
Favorite.
Like I said. Hey, Devin, what's on your list? What's your favorite weapons?
At the bottom of my list, I have
Why you start off so negative, bro? Like, 5
At
matters.
the bottom.
Five
At the
matters.
bottom.
At the dead last of my
Say
list.
number
Bottom.
five, bro.
Number five.
Number
will have
five,
to
that
be
ain't shit to me.
any vehicle you get in GTA.
Deadly weapon, bro.
Okay, I like that. I like that. I
you're
like
right.
that.
Once,
It can be
just
used
wasn't
as a deadly
expecting
weapon.
that.
Okay,
This is true.
got you. Vehicular
Number
manslaughter.
4, I have Dante's sword.
Ooh.
Devil May Cry.
I like his guitar, but I understand.
Yeah, guitar was
guitar.
with the sword. Okay, I got you. What else you got?
Number 3, I have Mario Shell from Super Mario Brothers.
Which one?
Just
what is different?
Pick a
talking about
color.
wait, talking about from Super Mario Brothers, just a straight up red shell that
Oh, the red shell.
just a red shell, you just knock somebody out with that.
Red shell's also OP in Mario Kart.
Okay.
Number 2, I have the shotgun in Halo.
Shotgun.
One shot kill.
Halo 1, right?
You get close enough, one shot kill.
Fucking shotguns.
It was between
between
that and the plasma grenade from Halo.
True, I was
Those-
really thinking
those
about
two
that. I was
were-
really
Bam.
thinking- I
All
was
Yeah,
really thinking
like,
about that. My accuracy
those
with plasma
two-
grenades
Bro,
was
bro,
fucking epic, bro.
Eric, you remember
The sticky grenade, you throw it on them,
remember
run
you
away.
get, remember you get all the regular grenades together underneath a car, and then you get that
Throw
one,
that shit
get that
on
one
with
sticky
the
grenade,
smart
throw
team.
it, and then watch the car blow up.
That's them trick shots, bro. That's them trick shots.
all
In
day.
the middle of getting shot, right before you die, you just, your last
Worst
resort,
thing.
just
That's
throw it
the
on
worst
them.
I get shot in the head and die, and I got you.
Got you,
bro.
you die right
Got
after
you.
me.
Sticky on your face.
And the
bro.
number 1, of course, is the golden gun in 007.
Naturally.
Hey,
Naturally.
You're not wrong with that.
I ain't mad at that at all.
I like that.
All right, Lewis.
Lou?
Alright, so my theme for this one was all Mario Kart inspired options.
Oh my
Yo,
god.
Nintendo, where you at?
So
Yo, come
at
on, this is-
number 5, I got the
No.
green shell.
Okay.
And number
Shell's hard to
4, I
control.
got the red shell. And number 3, I got the blue shell.
Every single
And number
shell.
2, I got the superstar. Because they made you super.
This is true.
And the number 1 most annoying weapon was the banana peel.
Really?
Banana peels too.
Maneuvering through the stages with the banana peels is...
You know what I thought was the worst? The lightning shit. It turned you mad small.
Nah, bro, it's
I
okay.
hated
Did
that.
it
But-
didn't occur as much as
You
the
have to
banana
have
peel.
great time.
But banana peel feels. I completely understand the banana peel feels. I do. Go ahead, Darnell. What you got?
Tell
What's
us,
your list?
weapons,
Let's round
dog.
this out.
Cataclysms, these things that you use to destroy, dog. What you
And I
got?
swear, if Pikachu is on his list, I might have to pause.
Number
the pause
5
him.
is Master Sword, Zelda, Ocarina of Time. Once I had the Master Sword, that was it.
It's a great weapon, dog.
Number 4 is Pikachu from Super Smash Bros.
We pause him. Come on.
Once I had
I
him
think I
in
remember
my
this.
hand.
I'm gonna stop the podcast.
Zach Morris,
I'm gonna stop the podcast.
Time
If
out.
I had Pikachu in my hands and we playing Smash Brothers, it's a good game. It's GG.
Okay.
It's over. Everybody just quit. Why
Okay,
you play?
Pikachu.
It's a
Okay,
wrap.
Okay, Mr. Pikachu.
He's the greatest weapon in my hands ever.
Okay.
But he's number 4.
Okay.
Number 3.
Yellow rat bastard.
Number 3. The Golden Gun from GoldenEye.
Okay.
I picked number 3 because once I had the Golden Gun, it was nobody played with me anymore. So it makes no sense. It wasn't fun. Now number 2, which made it
More fun?
more fun. People thought that they had a much better chance. They thought it was more competitive. They said, "We're not going to play you if you have the Golden Gun, but if you just unlock all the guns, then we'll play you." So then I said, "Okay, cool. Let me get the greatest gun in GoldenEye, which is not the Golden Gun, because the Golden Gun you had to play a specific mode to use the Golden Gun. But if you're playing all modes, the greatest gun in GoldenEye is by far the RCP-90, 500 bullets in 1 minute. Game over. Pick Odd Job, pick RCP-90, and it's over. By the time you're looking straight. By the time you look down, I already shot you with 100 bullets.
You already got 100
Period.
rounds.
End of story. It's game
You already
over.
got 100
I'm gonna hide in the
rounds.
bathroom. You're gonna open the door. When you look down, you're
That's
dead.
it. It's
It's
over.
over. It's over. It's over. I'm gonna hide in the vent. When you look up, you're dead. It's it. It's it. 100 bullets per second. The greatest gun of all games. Period. Of all games, it's the greatest gun. The RCP-90. Look it up, children. Anyway. And the number 1 weapon of all time was
Anticlimactic shit.
Retribution Paladin from World of Warcraft. anyone who's played that game knows. If you play me, and I'm a Retribution Paladin, we had a thing called 20 versus 20 battlegrounds. I would have 100 kills. Try to do the math. 20 versus 20, Battle Royale, I'd have 100 kills with 2 deaths. Think about that. That's
You get 50
what
kills a
I
day.
did. The server of 500,000 people, I was ranked second.
Yeah,
Why was I ranked
shout out-
second?
Shout out your name, bro. You gotta shout out your Warcraft.
Oh,
bro.
oh,
You
no,
gotta let
Nah,
these
wait,
guys
hold on,
know.
hold on.
You gotta let
Hold
the,
on,
you
hold
can't
on,
just
hold
turn a legend without giving them
No, no,
name.
no, wait.
My Retribution Paladin name
He
was
wasn't on the legit,
Shishomu.
he wasn't on the
There you
legit
go.
server,
Okay.
though.
There you go. Cut that. Cut that. But also mention the name, Mickey. Also
I
mention
think
the
Blizzard
name.
know me better than that.
Just
The
but
only
yes.
the only time I pay money to Blizzard is Overwatch. But anyway,
Anyway,
Retribution
let's
Paladin, World of
just
Warcraft.
move on. But
God.
come on, talk about that. But anyway, we
God.
will move on
God.
from that. All right.
God.
We're just gonna round this out.
Angel.
Let's get our top 5 favorite video games of all time. Top 5 of all time. I want to go first. This one was easy. I had Cutting Dry. Got it done easy. My number 5 is Power Stone.
Power Stone Wall.
First one, yes, that most definitely the first one.
Power
Second one
Stone.
had better mechanics, and they tried to introduce more stuff. But the first one is original OG.
I agree.
Is it's much better. My number 4 would be Pokemon Sapphire version.
Gotta catch 'em all.
Gotta be specific because there's some Pokemon games but definitely Pokemon Sapphire.
I like Ruby, but I agree.
See, it's all about preference. My number 3 would be Borderlands 2. That is my second favorite game on PlayStation 4.
Gotcha.
On PlayStation, just anything. My number 2, which is my first favorite game on PlayStation, is Last of Us. One of the greatest stories I've ever witnessed or played on a video game. And my number 1 of all time, of course, easily, naturally, is Halo. Easy. I'm gonna say
Number one game of all time.
my favorite of all time.
A
I
game-
say
a game that you
Halo, much like, look, I'll tell a little soliloquy like Darnell just did.
could-
Halo 3 online, I'm sorry, nope.
There's no comp.
There was none. I was like Fabulous. There is no competition. 1, 2, 3.
It became a game that you didn't want to play.
Facts. I would have to wait to find good people, and then I'd be matched up with the Bungie people. It was too easy, but it was still fun because there was still people to match up with. And then if you played with Devin, because he never played as much, so his rank was low. So sometimes they'll match you up with the low ranking people that actually play. But Halo, favorite game of all time.
You play it right now?
I play it right. I wish I had a 360 and play. I'd get all the Halos and play them right now if I could. Easily. Who's next? Anybody?
I'll go.
Anybody? Wait, hold on. Let me
So-
guess. Nintendo?
Maybe.
Okay.
No. The
No?
first 3.
Okay.
So at 5 I got Smash Bros. Melee.
Okay.
At number 4 I got Mega Man X6.
You did say
At number 3 I got Sonic the Hedgehog Adventure Battle 2. At number 2 I got NBA 2K9. That's what got me into
that's
2K.
The 2K.
OG. And at number 1 is because I still play it currently. Is FIFA 17. My favorite FIFA.
Who's next?
That's a solid. I knew you'd pick FIFA.
I had to be there. When you said specific, I'm like, I guess.
Go ahead, Mick.
All right, I'll throw down this list. Favorite all time. For me, Assassin's Creed 1. One of my favorite all time video games.
Of course.
Number 5. Number 4 would be Tomb Raider, the original Tomb Raider, Triangle Breast, Lara Croft.
You just
OG.
like the part where she was swimming in the water.
Bro, she can swim all day for me, bro. I don't mind, bro. I don't mind. My
I don't know
number
why he likes trying.
my number 3
Shit, I don't know.
is Prince of Persia, the original.
Of course.
Leave him alone.
I knew you'd say that.
My number 2 would be Jet Set Radio. Love that game. Wait, I'll pick it up right now and play it. I have the ROM right now because I couldn't find the original game. But
It's
I'll
too
play
crazy. It's too crazy for Darnell. It's too
Dog.
crazy. He
I
ain't
just-
like all that shit.
it. And my number 1 is Halo. Game I could just pick up right this second and play it. Right.
Yeah, I like that criteria. If you could play that game right now, would you play? I like that. I like that. I like that. Definitely.
You sound so disgusted, bro. Get
Right
that.
now,
It's that taste in
You
your
pick up
mouth,
and
dog.
play right now.
Right now,
it's a little
okay.
salty.
Right
What you
now.
got? What you got, Devin?
I'll go with this.
So at number 5, okay.
At the bottom.
At the
of my-
bottom of
At
my
the
list.
bottom. The low
At the
bottom.
very, very bottom of my list.
Go ahead.
Number 5, I have Donkey Kong, the original one.
Okay.
Number 4, I have Need for Speed Hot Pursuit.
Okay. Okay. I can see that. You used to play that a lot.
Number 3, I want to put GTA 5.
Okay.
Number 2, which is a classic, NBA Jam.
NBA Jam.
I'm not mad at that. That's
And the number 1 game
buy
that
it,
I
okay.
would still pick up to this day and
He's
play
on fire.
is Halo 3.
Halo 3.
I'm telling you, the memories of Halo 3, man.
Better than Halo. I understand. I don't agree, but I understand.
Hey, Donna.
Okay.
Favorite video
All
game?
time.
All time.
Top 5 favorite video
It's easy.
games of all
It's
time.
easy.
For him? Easy.
Easy, sure. Number 5, Borderlands: The Handsome Collection.
Beautiful.
All of them.
Beautiful. All of them.
Technically, that was one game.
You
Technically.
just picked all of them. All right, I
Technically.
got you.
Number 4, Soul Calibur 3.
Ooh. Okay.
Easy.
I'm not mad at that.
Right now.
Mhm.
Anybody want smoke right now.
All right.
Number 3, Marvel vs. Capcom 2.
Of course.
Ooh,
Of course.
yes.
The King.
Of
in
course.
Case, in case y'all put your comments in below.
Of
the
course.
King.
Catch him in your arcade.
Put your name up.
Find him in your local
Get your
arcade.
quarters.
Get
Get
your
your quarters
quarters
ready.
ready.
Quarters
Get your
ready,
quarters
bro.
ready.
Let's see if you last.
Number 2, like I said, 20 versus 20, 100 to 2.
Mhm.
World of Warcraft: The Lich King.
You just watch it go.
By
Wow.
By
Wow.
far. By far.
Add that sound. Add that sound.
Go ahead.
Number 1, my top 5 favorite game of all time.
Uh-huh.
The best game of all time. One
Uh-huh.
of the greatest, number 10 rated games of all time. I think
Uh-huh.
I've mentioned it
Go
already.
ahead, bro.
You can play your own fucking music.
Oh God.
The greatest soundtrack of all
I knew
time.
he's getting there.
Mixed with the greatest storyline of all
He hadn't
time.
said it like the past 3
Obviously.
lists.
Obviously,
See,
the
that
greatest
was-
soundtrack, the greatest storyline,
Your
the number
playlist.
3 weapon, the Master
yeah,
Sword.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Obviously,
Because of NBA 2K.
obviously, Zelda Ocarina of Time. Obviously,
Zelda Ocarina. Yes,
I play it
sir.
right now
can't go wrong
with
with
the
that.
N64
Sir, yes,
bag
good
graphics.
sir.
I play it
I
I
today.
got you, bro.
I play it today.
You got this, bro. What
Today,
else?
I like it. I like it. I like to see all of our favorites. But now, of course, obviously, since we did our favorites, we gotta go with our least favorites.
Oh,
guys.
Lord.
We gotta go with the least favorites.
Oh,
Give me your top 5 worst video games you've ever played.
Can I get this out the way, please?
Go ahead,
Go
bro.
ahead.
You go first. I go
personally,
second.
I
bro.
personally want to go last.
Because I want to tell you
personally
trash.
wanna
So
go
let me hear you what trash
Go
you
ahead.
have. Tell me the trash, bro.
I don't know why Eric made me do this.
Go ahead, bro.
This-
Tell him.
this is good.
Tell him what you didn't like.
This is
Tell
good.
him what you didn't like, bro.
Tell the world.
Tell the
what you didn't
world.
like.
This is what you think is the worst.
What you didn't like, bro.
Let the developers know. Maybe they can make it better, bro.
I doubt
No, no,
it.
no,
Fuck the
no. Let the developers know.
Fuck the
Y'all need to
developers.
die.
Fuck the
Oh,
developers.
jump off a
Yeah.
cliff.
Fuck the
You really
developers.
got
Wait,
no
with
hope.
this list, fuck the developers.
Just-
I ain't give a shit.
Y'all
about
did
the
bad.
developers.
We done with you.
Number 5. I ran out and bought this game in the rain
The memories.
with no umbrella. Okay.
This is shit that just upset him, bro.
Facts. This
With
is
no
this
hoodie,
is what my list
with no
is. This is what
umbrella,
my list is.
in the
The,
rain.
the life that he had,
I
bro.
went to my local game store and I paid full price.
Full.
Not GameStop.
No,
Local
the game
no
store.
trading in the game
This is how
and
you
getting
could tell
credit.
when he bought this, bro.
Bought this game
At his game store.
at
Brought
my
it home.
game store.
Down the street from his
I
house.
bought it home and I said, "Oh, this game looks so pretty. I could fly around. Open world RPG."
He ran home.
It looked amazing. It was amazing. It was an amazing game
But
for 42 minutes.
Oh no. Oh no.
I beat the game in 3 hours. I spent $50. I beat the game in 3 hours. I bought it because Budokai 3 was one of the best games of all time. The game that came after that was Dragon Ball Z Tenkaichi. It was the worst Dragon Ball Z game in the history of all gaming. It was number 5 worst game in all time. I beat it in 3 hours.
But wait, it gets worse.
42 minutes. The people that made this game need to slit their throats and jump off a cliff.
Jump off the cliff first. And while you're falling,
And that's number 5.
It's
And
number
that's
5.
number 5.
It gets worse.
It gets worse. Number 4 was a game about a U.S. Marine, a veteran, an Army soldier. Amazing time. He went to Vietnam.
Okay.
He came back.
Okay.
They showed him on the helicopter coming back. And he
Same
realized that America isn't the same anymore.
Ain't
He
going to
left
the right
it.
place at all, bro.
So what he did
What must he
is
do?
what every veteran should do when they come back.
Sell drugs?
Join the biker gang.
Oh, of course.
Said I'm gonna get a Harley Davidson. I'm gonna
course.
drive across
Because
the
why
world.
wouldn't you do that?
Open world. The bike, if you turned it left too hard, you'd fall off.
Why you turn it left for,
on
bro?
a motorcycle.
Why you turn it left for,
If
bro?
you turned left too hard,
Don't the motorcycles just go straight?
fall
I thought motorcycles
off.
just went straight. They don't do that? They don't do that? Oh, oh, that's not good.
Just want to know the game.
That's not good.
you drive straight, Eric,
Okay.
and
Yeah,
there were
right.
tumbleweeds that came onto the
Oh, so
road.
you had to dodge the tumbleweed.
So you had to dodge the tumbleweeds. But if you reflex, there was no game sensitivity back then. So if your reflexes was a little bit too fast, you would fall off your bike. Which is bad because you're in a biker gang for a reason, for protection.
Nah,
the
dog.
people behind you would come and beat the crap
You're a
out
veteran,
of you.
dog. You ready to take them apart?
It was the worst bike game
is-
in
what
the
is game
history
sound
of games.
Go ahead, bro. Tell me. Talk
The
to
name of
me.
it is Ride to Hell.
Oh, shit. I think I played that.
Ride to Hell. But no, it did not have a guest appearance with Ghost Rider. No, it was just
It was
a
just
US
hell.
veteran.
It was just
that
hell.
It was just hell.
It was just hell, bro.
That's number 4.
Oh, that was good.
Number 3, a lot of y'all, I hope, don't remember. I truly hope don't remember. I remember Mickey. You were talking about Max Payne.
Yes.
Max Payne was famous for bullet time, even
Oh,
before
yes.
Neo in the Matrix.
Yes. Yes.
This
yes.
game decided to take the best of Max Payne
No.
and
No.
combine it with a major celebrity
No.
and make one of the greatest shooting games ever.
No.
It was supposed to be Max Payne, bullet
no,
time
no,
with your
no.
favorite
Everything.
celebrity.
No.
Everything that you
let's
wanted.
not. Let's
everything that you wanted, but nothing
Let's
that you
It was
not.
called 50 Cent Bulletproof.
No.
Nothing that you needed.
No. I left it off my list because I don't even want to think about that game, bro. Please, no.
This was the
Tragic.
worst shooting game of all
Tragic.
time.
trash,
This
bro.
was the worst
I
shooting
want
game of all time. This was
Tragic.
the worst.
And wait, let's just get out to it. We love 50 Cent. We love 50
I love
Cent.
50 Cent.
We hate that game. That game was trash.
I went to
Look, that was many
let's-
years
let's
ago.
not-
That was
okay,
many
let's
years
put it
ago.
this way. Let's put it this way.
Many
Let's
years
put it
ago.
this way. Let's put it this way. Let's put it this way. I would kill a dude. He'd be in an open space next to
Yes.
a building. I'd shoot him.
Yes.
He's dead.
Yes, he's
Okay.
dead. Dead as a dog now.
I try to walk forward.
Mm-hmm.
There's something in my way.
What's that thing in your way, bro?
His silhouette.
It's still there.
Upright
His
in
soul isn't dead. He
Standing in
still
front of
has
you.
to fight you,
Blocking
bro.
you. It's the
His
regret
soul.
of what you just did, bro.
His soul is never
Now-
dying.
That's okay. There's glitches in every game.
There's glitches. That happens.
But when I shot a dude in the middle of a hallway, and I have to get to the end of the hallway to complete the game, and I can't because his silhouette is still in my way. I can't.
This could be an issue,
around
Ghost.
it.
This could be
You're
an
not
issue, bro.
free of the ghosts, bro.
And I didn't save the game right before I
Oh,
killed
no.
him, so I have to do the
Yeah, that
whole
was the
thing
true,
over
that was the true
again.
enemy of gamers back in the day.
Yeah, do
Save
everything
it
you
at
just did.
inopportune times.
Kids nowadays have it so lucky.
Sorry for taking so long. It's just pissing me off.
Yeah, this is a real person.
Number
touching
2.
the topic.
Go ahead, bro. Let them know.
Now, I'm a little bit biased, okay?
Be biased.
I'm admitting my biasness. I'm
Go
a
for
little
it.
bit biased, all right? This should be the worst game of all time.
Oh boy.
But it's only number 2.
But it's only number 2. It's only number 2 because number 1 hurt me so bad that
Memories.
when I played the game, tears literally,
Personal
feelings literally
trauma.
came out of my
Feelings,
eyes.
personal
He felt
trauma.
something. He
So-
felt something.
His
We're
personal
going to talk
trauma.
about 1 in a second. But number 2 really should be the worst game of all
Go for it. Mm-hmm.
Number 2 is Shaq Fu for Super Nintendo.
Thank God I never played that game.
That man is
I
talking
bought
I
that.
never knew about
Roots.
Thank
Right
God
there.
I
never played
for
that
Nintendo, I played Best of the Best 2. For
Wait.
Super Nintendo, my only fighting game was Shaq Fu.
Play all of the games for that, and that shit was trash. We love Shaq though. We love
I don't even
Shaq.
want
But
to.
Shaq Fu was
I don't even want to
dude.
talk about the game. 'Cause
Dude,
I just
dude.
want to get to this number 1.
What's your number 1?
My number 1 should be number 2, but my number 1 hurt me.
Tell it.
And
Tell
I've,
it.
and I've never spoken about this pain
Tell it.
since
Tell
today.
it. Tell
I'm
the soul.
glad- I'm
Tell
glad
it.
we
You're,
talking about
you're
this
in a
topic.
safe space right
I'm
now.
glad this is a no judgment free zone.
The viewers will understand. Right now, we won't judge you.
Right now.
Right now.
The worst game in all history of gaming, of all time, of all systems in the entire world, not just the U.S., the Earth, the Pluto, Japan, Jupiter, everything.
Yo, he just called out the
It
universe,
doesn't
bro.
even, like,
Got Neil Tyson right now. Neil deGrasse
he called
Tyson is
Pluto
just
planet.
like
His
whoa.
senses are his
Whoa.
senses are
Neil
fine.
deGrasse Tyson would agree with me that this is the worst
Trash.
game.
What you got? What kind of trash we got?
Guarantee you.
What we got, bro?
The worst game of all freaking time is by far Superman 64.
Oh no.
That's his boy.
It sounded like you hurt
That's his
like
boy.
it hurt your heart.
Superman's his boy.
No, this see,
Superman's his
you know something,
boy.
Eric. This is how I know this is gonna be a bad category because something that he loves so much could be something that he hates
That's why-
so much.
that's why
and
I
Eric,
like the
you know what?
category. That's
There's a
why I
trend
like
on
it.
that. There's a trend on that
So
because I
what's
feel the
up?
same
What
way,
you
bro.
got, bro?
I
What
feel
you
the
got?
same
Hold
way.
on, hold on,
So-
hold on.
go ahead. No, he needs to unpackage his.
Let me explain it. A lot of people
Exactly.
don't explain it.
Tell them. Tell
Superman
them.
64. Can you imagine you making a Superman game? What it would entail?
Darnell
I
loves
can't.
Superman. Darnell loves
Superman, to
Superman.
me is the greatest embodiment of all heroes of all time.
Greatest.
Okay.
Tell him what they did to your boy.
Okay.
Tell him.
Superman game. The greatest villain of Superman is Lex Luthor.
Facts.
How could you make a game with Superman and Lex Luthor? Right? We all know Injustice. We all know that game
Right,
very
right.
well. We all know Injustice. Right? We all know Batman Arkham Asylum. We all know that
Right,
game.
right.
So for Superman, Lex Luthor said, Superman, I have a bomb. I'm going to use it. For you to get to me on the other side of town, you have to fly through these golden sonic rings.
Ha! You needed the rings, bro. For what? I don't know.
Why did Superman have to fly through golden sonic rings? Why? Why, you ask? Why? What reason would it be for Superman to fly through golden sonic rings?
To power his solar flare.
Well, that would make sense. Thank you, Lewis. That
Oh.
would be an explanation.
Don't try to explain and give logic to something that had no logic.
You know what
bro.
the
I don't know, I
explanation
never played
was?
the game.
You know what the
No,
explanation
I
was?
don't.
I never
I
played it
don't.
either.
The explanation was Superman was in a virtual world. That's why there were golden rings in the virtual world.
Ah, it's virtual.
So Superman was trying to fly to Lex Luthor through the golden rings to find Lex Luthor, but he was in a virtual world. How do you find Lex Luthor when he's controlling the virtual world that you're in? How did you get in the virtual world? Did he find Lex Luthor? Nobody knows.
That's the only way to tame
because you
Superman.
couldn't get to the end of the virtual world.
That's the only
game,
way
you
to
could not
tame.
beat the game.
Only way to tame Superman. You gotta play the
Yo,
virtual world.
I love that you say that, Darnell. I just love that he said he ended his number one worst video game on something that he can never end the game. So let me tell you my top
Go ahead,
five.
bro. Go ahead.
So my top 5 worst video games that I've ever played. South Park starts off my list. Number 5. When you talk about trash, that's trash. South Park was a horrible game. Number 4 would be Shaq Fu. As much as I love
glad
Shaq,
I never
it was just a
played
bad fighting game. That was horrible. Oh my god. All right. Number 3 would be They tried to remake it. I don't know why they tried to remake it. The first fucking game was fine.
Oh, the first one was fine. So the remake is the worst you've ever played.
Duke Nukem Forever.
Oh,
that was bad. That was
It was the kind of game where everybody waited for it to come out, and then it came out, and you got it, and you played it, and you were like, "Yo, why do I feel like I'm playing something from like 10 years ago? This don't make no sense. Why? This is trash. It looks kind of nice, but
all the fans
what's
from
going
10
on?
years
It's just
ago.
I'm not. They made a game that's from 10 years ago. Now I don't want that now. I have other games I can play right now. Nah, fuck that. Nah, trash. Number 2. This was the greatest disappointment because it had so much hype over it. People was like, "Oh, this could be something crazy," and it was trash. No Man's Sky.
Yeah.
People had ideas.
played it.
It
I
put
never played it.
ideas in my head that this could possibly be
Facts.
the greatest thing ever. And then you play it and you go, "That's all I could do." All right, I'm gonna go someplace else. Wait, that's the same
And
thing.
the developers like, yeah, we said that, but we didn't really mean you could do it.
Oh wait. After I go to as many planets as I want to, and I see the same kind of bullshit. It's a little bit different, but it's the same bullshit.
Same thing.
Maybe I could find somebody else in it. Wait, I can't find nobody else in the game because there's unlimited possibilities. And by the way, we didn't make it so that you can find anybody else in the game.
Yep.
Yeah, bro. I'm
They said it, but they ain't mean
gonna
it.
say nah, bro. I'm gonna say nah.
Mean it.
You made a game and you tricked us. That was trash.
Basically.
And going on
Basically.
that road of tricking us, that was
It
trash. This will be a surprise to you all, but my
It won't.
number one
It won't.
worst game that I hate is Destiny.
I knew he was gonna say that.
2, right?
Destiny
you,
1
thank you
or
so
2.
much.
It doesn't
As a
matter.
whole.
You know why?
I
Do you want to know why? Do you want to know why? And
I
tell
don't,
him.
but indulge me.
And Darnell, tell him. Go ahead, Darnell. Go ahead. Go ahead, bro. Clap through it.
Thank you so
Clap through it.
Welcome, my friend.
This is how trash the game is. Because look, I can tell you this because I just played today. I can tell you it. I'm still playing it. The reason why is because I will never finish the game. Never ever finish the game. When they talk about end game, when you talk about a game that's so fucking beautiful and so fucking nice, that has trash story and that has parts of the game built into it so that you need to do it with a team of fucking people. But you gotta have a team of fucking people to do it.
But nobody else played the game.
But nobody else
so
play the
bad.
game. None of your people play the game. So now you gotta go find random people to go play the game with you. But when you go to play the game with random people, they say you gotta be level 1 million and have all the greatest items in the game to play with us. And you go, but I can't get to 1 million because I don't have any items at all because I can't play the game with more than just myself. So I gotta play it by myself and level up as high as I can go as one singular person can go. And then I gotta go look for other people and say, I finally got that one thing that you need. I'm this high level. And they're like, but dog, the patch came out a couple days ago and there's a whole nother level. And now we 100 levels away from you. So we can't really play with you no more like that. You gotta catch up to
I'm
us.
liking these lists. All these lists sound
So-
so personal and
So
so.
my number one trash
so-
game,
it's so
worst game
personal.
ever, is
I love-
fucking Destiny
I
1,
love
2.
it.
You can pick whatever. They can make another Destiny tomorrow.
It's gonna
Unless
be-
that
it's gonna be the
shit- unless they
result.
got a fucking single player story that I can play through and get the most epic fucking items because I did the game by myself. Or if they put emphasis on PvP where I destroyed 1 million motherfuckers in PvP, which I do every day, and they don't give me no fucking. Give me an exotic. I killed the nigga in the head 100 million times weapon, and I'd be like, yo, bro, I got you. But don't say for me to get the exotic. They did this shit recently. For me to get the exotic bow that came out in the game that can see through walls, they made a fucking arrow, bow and arrow, one shot kill in your face that you can see through walls and catch a nigga around the corner. That sounds perfect for PvP. I gotta get that by playing with 6 other niggas and go beat a part of the game that's locked over to the strongest niggas in the game. What? I killed 1 million people
He's spicy
in
today. See, he was asking
PvP,
about it
dog.
earlier. He's
If I
spicy
killed 1
today,
million
dog.
people in PvP,
He's spicy.
I don't get that weapon? Yo,
Spicy.
bugging. Y'all saying it's too easy.
Feel safe.
I got it.
Personal.
Eric, I got it.
Personal.
It's like when you said with Halo 3. It's like you said, you get so nice in the game that it becomes trash to you, and then you just go, dog, why do I even want to play this?
Try to warn
Why
you.
do I even want to play
Try
this?
to warn
Devin,
you.
go ahead, bro. Give us what you got.
Anyway.
Oh man. Alright, at number 5, I played this game one time
One time.
That's all he needed.
and I was like,
Never again.
this shit is trash. What the fuck is this?
Strumming my pain.
Pokemon Snap.
Oh, no.
Oh shit!
You ain't like the
Yeah.
You ain't like
Snap.
Why the fuck am
You
I
ain't like-
flying
you
around
ain't like-
taking pictures
No,
of
you ain't-
Pokemon playing?
You ain't like that, bro.
What?
No, keep it going.
That's the object of the game.
You wasn't
is to take pictures.
You wasn't photography student. That's why. It wasn't for you. It just wasn't
You
for
gotta
you.
get those good angles, bro.
Just wasn't for you,
Is that a Gyarados in the water? Let me take a picture of him. Oh, but I can't do anything else. I just have to take a picture.
Like Drake with the angles,
You
though.
could throw
Angles,
apples.
bro.
What's your number 4, bro? What you got?
Number 4, which was a very, very well, it was upsetting from the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why the fuck they created the game. Everyone that's in the game now even say, "Damn, that game really sucked." I hate that I was a part of it. Def Jam Vendetta. Why?
Oh, wow.
The fuck?
There
my
was so many
favorite
rappers.
Oh.
It was the
Wrestling.
Fight Club. It was the Fight Club.
I forgot
bro.
about
Wrestling,
Def
bro.
Jam.
I do not want to see
Yo,
Joe Buttons versus Method Man.
Ghostface Killer was a cheat code in that game. Bro.
Why is Ghostface Killer running around with a big ass chain?
I don't know, but that nigga was a cheat code in that
Because he
game.
bought the evil chain, bro, in real life.
No, I don't want to play. No, that's why
It's
there
your
are
favorite rappers doing the greatest things,
That
bro.
was funny.
That was real beef,
That
bro.
was
Real
funny.
beef.
That was funny.
That's why they have wrestling video games.
Damn, bro.
Not to put rappers in video games.
First 50
and make them
Cent.
wrestle.
Now everybody else? Damn, bro.
Shit.
Rappers can't live in no video
Number
games.
3 is Shaq Fu.
Damn.
I want to
Shaq,
get past
I don't know
this
what the
topic.
fuck you were thinking when you made
It's
this
just
goddamn game.
bad.
This is sad.
Just bad.
I like it. I like
I don't
it.
know who. I don't know.
We always do
I
the
want to
best
know.
when I
I'm
do
not
the
upset
worst.
at Shaq. I'm not upset at Shaq. You know who I'm upset at? The person that he had play the game and said, "Yo, what you think about this?"
Yo, this shit is fire.
really-
Shaq. Yo, Shaq.
You
Yo,
really
this is
said
a
that
game.
and told us
Yeah,
that
Shaq.
the play
this
tester,
game
right?
is gonna be crazy when it come out.
Not the developers.
No,
not Shaq. Because
Not
they was
the
too into it.
developers
They
or
was
Shaq.
deep.
No.
They was
It's
deep.
the person that the very first person that played the game, and they asked,
It's
"What
like-
do you think about this?" And they said, "Yo, this
They
game
lied
is gonna
to
be,
Shaq's face.
This game is gonna be fire
They
when
just
it come
lied
out."
to his face.
Shaq, I hope you killed him. He needs to die.
Hope you ate that nigga, Shaq.
He needs to die.
Barbecue chicken, dog.
Barbecue chicken.
for real.
That's where it came
That's
from.
where it came from.
Oh my
niggas.
god, dog. This is funny. I
Now,
love
number
it.
2
I love it.
would have to be Halo 5. The very last Halo.
That's why
Halo
nobody.
5.
That's why Halo's dead. That's
I
why.
played
That's
this
why
game.
E-money haven't played.
I played this game one time, and I said, "This is not the Halo that I fell in love with."
Many changes, bro. Many
You have your-
changes.
you have
Too
your
many
personal
changes, too much bull. No.
Your personal feelings.
No.
Yeah. Oh, finish. Go, what's your number 1? Go.
My number 1,
Gotta count.
because I was
bro.
No,
upset.
put the phone down.
I was upset at the fact that they got rid of the franchise,
I gotta-
and then they tried to bring it back
I gotta play some
at a
break.
later
I'm
time
upset.
to try to come into competition with another great game, and it just was an epic
NBA
fail.
Live.
It was NBA Live.
Yeah, there you go.
If it was live
Yeah.
'96, I would say hell
Live
yeah.
like 03 to like
Live.
07 were just like.
Hell yeah.
It's
But
just,
it
was
just-
nasty. It was just
ugly.
It just
Yeah,
it
yeah.
went back.
Yeah.
And then you try to remake the game, get a little steam coming
too late.
to go up against 2K.
They got
and
nice
then-
graphics. I like the graphics.
No, it just did an epic fail.
They got
No,
nice-
What was the live with McGrady on?
no,
07? I'm pretty sure that was the last one I ever played.
no.
Cause I would be Yao Ming, and I would do a layup with my elbow above the rim,
That's
and I
true.
would still miss.
Exactly.
And I'd be like, but my elbow
How?
above the rim,
How
all I gotta
is
do
it
is go like
possible?
that.
How?
Yeah.
And that's the first basketball video game I ever had to learn how to rebound. I
Yes.
had to sit there
You have to manually.
and miss shots on purpose just so I could
learn
figure
how to
out,
rebound.
do I jump now for a rebound? Do I jump this way for a rebound? I had to learn how to rebound. I've never
in the basketball
I
game.
never thought I
We
would
only
have to
talk
do
about
that.
one video game franchise. In the football game, we only talk about one video game franchise for
That is
reasons.
true.
For
That is true.
reasons, bro.
Go ahead, Lewis. What's the worst What's the worst Nintendo games you ever? I mean, sorry, not Nintendo. My bad. I didn't mean to say that.
What are your worst
Worst
games?
games?
Tell us your list.
I mean, at 5 I got 50 Cent Bulletproof.
Oh, damn.
At 4 I got Pimp My Ride.
Wow.
First off, I didn't even know they made a fucking video
They
game for
did.
that.
They did.
What would that?
They made a video game.
What would that even
It was the
consist
thing.
of? What
It
would
was- you
would
were
you
just
be
pimping
exhibit?
rides. You were
No,
just
you just
pimping rides.
you was
You
a
were
West
just-
Coast Customs.
Just pimping rides.
Wow.
Yo, that's crazy.
At
I'm
number
I'm sorry you
3,
played that.
I got Pokemon Snap.
Oh, okay.
At number 2, I got Hey You Pikachu.
Damn.
And at number 1, I got Sonic the Hedgehog 2006. That was really bad because I really love Sonic.
Losers hype. He said, "Oh, new Sonic game."
that
He's
one-
like, "This take me
that
back."
one- that one hurt
And
me.
then he played it, and he was like,
take it back.
He's like, "Mom, I don't want this shit."
How do we get this away? I
Oh,
don't
oh.
need this anymore.
All right,
Balls around.
all right. This one was the hardest list I think I ever made because they got. I realized while I was trying to make the list that I don't play many bad games, but then
For a reason.
once I found out the bad games I played, I was like, "Oh shit,
You played.
these are the worst fucking bad games."
You played some bad
I've
games.
ever heard. All right, to start off my list, we're gonna start a little light. Is Destroy All Humans 2. Now, what made this worse for me was that Destroy All Human 1 was so fun.
Yeah.
Open world. I could run around and mind control people.
Yeah.
I could be in my spaceship and suck people up. I would fight the. It was like GTA with an alien
Yes.
twist on it.
Yes.
I was like, oh, this is perfect. Destroy All Humans 2. They said, all right, we're gonna add multiplayer, and now you two can do half the stuff that you did in 1. Nah, wasn't fun. Wasn't fun.
They killed it.
All right, then I had a GameCube. I love GameCube. I'm pretty sure 95% of the games on GameCube I played, I liked, I loved.
It was in that 5% though.
That 5% was this game called Yu-Gi-Oh! False Bound Kingdom. Now see, I was a huge Yu-Gi-Oh! Fan when this came out. I had it for Game Boy, I had it for fucking PSP, all of that. So I'm like, this one's gonna be dope. You know what they tried to do? They said, fuck the card system in Yu-Gi-Oh!
Mm-hmm.
You are now playing Pokemon. And I was like, okay, this is interesting. This is, okay, let me play a little bit to see how it goes. So basically, it was...
Wait.
Oh, yeah.
Just to
Yes,
ask this
please.
question, get it out the way.
Duelist Kingdom Room?
Just to ask this question, because the only way that I could ever see this happening, did they go back in time to the pharaohs and there was
Hold
real
on. I will get
mythical
to that.
monsters
So,
fighting
the
each
game
other?
starts where you're Yugi, and for some reason, you get sucked into this... You get time traveled, back to the past.
Okay.
But it's not the Pharaoh past. It's medieval past. Exactly. So now, you would have to traverse the land and take over other people's castles. Like they literally had the castles from medieval times. And they had horses and people. And then, like I said, instead of the cards, they tried to make it like Pokemon. So I would have the Red Eyes Black Dragon as my avatar floating around to the next castle. And then some people on horses would come by. And then I would have to fight the people on horses with the Red Eyes Black Dragon.
I never heard of this game.
I'm glad
That
you
sounds
guys
like
did
trash.
it. I'm glad
That
you
sounds
guys
like
did it.
trash. That.
So I was like, okay, let me play a little bit more. Maybe there's something I'm missing. What I was missing is the fact I should have broke that game and never touched that shit again.
Damn, that's trash. That's horrible. That's horrible.
My number 3 worst game I ever played.
Mm-hmm.
Just to set up a little, just a preference how bad it is.
Mm-hmm.
The game developers themselves destroyed every copy they ever made of the game. So unless you have a copy that you never destroyed, any other copies
Can't be
were
found.
destroyed by the game developers themselves. I don't know if you guys played it. It was for Xbox, the first one, I believe. It was called Too Human.
Wow. Yeah.
When this game came out,
Holy.
it had so much hype about it. And
I
I
don't get that.
I was very much into RPGs because I had just played Fable, courtesy of Darnell, and I thought Fable for Xbox was an awesome RPG. I said, all right, this is when I was doing my own video game thing. So I ain't had Mickey, I had Darnell to steer me in the right direction. I said, let me go out on my own and buy a game and see how fun it is. That was the worst decision of my life.
God, oh no.
Because the game, it said you can be all these classes, right? So they had a sword class, they had a gun class, they had like a magic class and shit. But it was in a robotic world. So for some reason, they were like, you know, you can have guns and magic, but robots are like resistant to that stuff. So you just negated 2 classes that you made to fight 97% of the people I have to fight. So that means when I'm fighting this robot thing at level, and I'm level, let's just early in the year, I'm level 10, and this robot thing is level 2, and I decided to be my gun race. That would be a 20-minute fight because I would have to run around the stage and shoot pew 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 -1 -1 -1 -1 pew pew pew. Why am I level 10 and this shit is level 2 and it's a 20-minute fight?
You're using bullets to try to shoot a metal bulletproof
Right, I should.
robot.
That was my fault, right? I should have realized that.
Now, how magic wasn't effective against them? That don't make sense to me at all.
Because they said the magic is in the game, right? Magic is real. That everybody talks about the magic, but for some reason, magic was non-existent. Everybody talked about it, but it was never around.
Some psycho shit, bro. That's
Hey,
yo Darnell. Look, Darnell.
I was the only one that had magic.
Yo, Darnell, I can see.
And
I
they
can
talked
see
about it. There
if
was a
a real
mage
life
guild
game,
and
bro.
everything, but
I can see if it was a real life game, bro.
I just didn't.
Look, Darnell.
I just completely.
They go to you and you say, I want to pick my class, and they say, all right, sir, what did you like to be? And you say, I want to be a magician, and they go, oh,
But-
okay, sir. If you want to be a magician,
Right, I should have waited.
you can be a magician,
I
sir.
should have looked at the facial
You can do whatever you want. And then you go out to go fight the enemy, and you're like, I got you, fireball,
And the robot is just looking at me like,
ice
wow,
power,
This isn't.
got you.
This doesn't exist in my world, so it doesn't.
Wow.
All right.
Don't do that.
I see
Number
it happening,
two.
but nothing's
Number
going
two. I'm gonna
on.
move on because this. Number 2.
Oh, wow.
I'm not gonna lie. When it first came out, I was on the hype train. I definitely was. It was one of my favorite studios. Was teaming up with another great studio,
What you got for
and
us?
they were making it together. And I was like, wow, this could be possibly the greatest game ever created.
What you got?
So the hype around it was ridiculous. And then we played it. It was Destiny.
Damn, bro.
But it was not. It was not our Destiny.
You got me hyped. He said we
It
played
was
it,
not-
and I was like, I played something with
It
you.
was not our
Oh,
Destiny, bro.
Yeah,
it was not
played,
our
Yeah,
Destiny.
we played
play
it.
bonus
For
things?
much of everything that Mickey said, it was not. It was,
Oh, I forgot.
not.
Eric,
It was
Eric.
not.
Oh,
It
yes,
was
wait.
not.
I forgot.
It was not.
It's illiterate.
We played. Oh, yes, illiterate.
Yes. How
We
may I help?
played that game. I asked you to play Destiny 2 with me. I said, yeah, let's because I said this. I said,
I was hesitant.
wait.
bro.
I
was
said,
very
let's
hesitant.
try Destiny 2 because Destiny 1, at the end of Destiny 1, they got their shit together and they put all the things that we wanted in Destiny 1.
understand.
So let's play
It was like you're already this bad. You can't get any worse, right?
It was like you were
I
this
mean-
bad when we started Destiny
I mean-
1, and you built your way up to the end of Destiny 1, where you put everything in the game that everybody asked for, and it was at a place where we could like, okay, I accept that. You put things in to make the game good, and they started off Destiny 2 with Destiny 1 never happened.
Yep.
That was just a beta that
See,
you
but I
played.
ain't even talking
No,
about
Mac, no, let me stop.
Destiny
That
1.
was just wait. That was just an
You can
alpha.
tell how much Mickey hates.
Hold on,
Eric.
Eric. Hold on, Eric.
Topic.
It's not even
Fucking
beta.
list.
That was an alpha that you played. That was
Didn't
just
want this
we
stuff,
just
bro.
wanted to put out there what we wanted.
I
Let's
hear
play
you,
Destiny
bro.
2.
I hear you,
Destiny
bro.
2 became the beta.
I hear you.
And now when you got the newest patch, Forsaken, now it is the game called Destiny has started. They killed off one of the greatest characters in the game to start off the beginning of the game.
I think he needs a hug, bro.
Nah, bro. I need to just let's move on. What's your number
I'm
2?
trying, bro.
What's your
I'm
number
trying.
2?
My number 1. Okay.
Oh, number 1. Damn.
I'm trying.
Damn,
Since
bro.
Darnell started.
Go ahead.
Number 1.
Sorry.
This might have been a game, which is weird, but besides, I think maybe Pokemon, like in all the franchises, the game that I put the most time into playing, which is surprising, coming from the number 1 game that I think is the worst game.
Worst
ever.
games, bro. You gotta tell us. We've had a theme so far. Bad worst games.
It had potential, most definitely, of course. I played it with Mickey and Darnell and Christian. Was Paragon.
Damn, bro.
I spent hours and hours and hours.
We don't
playing
talk
that
about
game.
lost dreams, bro. That's
Hours and hours playing that game. So much potential. And then you know what happened? The developer said, everything that you've been learning, everything that you've been doing, Fuck that. Fuck all of that. So all the hours you put into it, fuck that. You don't need to worry about that anymore because we're gonna make a totally new game, just with the same characters. That's fine, you know. You know, you go into the game thinking, all right, let's try. We're gonna try the new system out. We're gonna play. But then, you know, it got glitches. It's a little buggy. So you think, you know, we'll give it some more time. A few months, they'll probably fix that. Do you know what the developers did? The developers made Fortnite and said, fuck Paragon. So now we're stuck in this limbo of Paragon that will never be finished, will never be updated, and will never be continued.
Because they discontinued the game.
Because they said,
They discontinued the game.
fuck Paragon, because we're making Fortnite.
They discontinued the game.
And because of that, I wasted literally hours.
It wasn't even like
days,
they said the game is
weeks,
bad. It's just that
sleepless nights of my life.
they said no. They said no. We're not going to continue. We have something else to do, and this makes
And
us
they
more
just-
money.
And they just left. And
This makes us more money.
they just left us. All right. Enough with this sad shit. Because
Was
this,
that not just, you know, like...
this
they
is
just changed the game?
That
this
was
is
this is like in April, bro.
This is too sad. Let's
This is like in
move
April.
on to a little bit
It's
funner
just
topics. Let's get the
fresh
juices
wound.
flowing again. All right, we're gonna move on to your top 5 favorite one-hit wonders in music. What's your favorite one-hit wonders in music? I'll go first. I need a little pick me up after that list. So my number 5 is 1,000 Miles, Vanessa Carlton.
That's actually a really good song.
Yeah, but what else did she make after that? Can you name me another Vanessa Carlton song, Mr. DJ? There you go. One hit wonder. My number 4 is Soulja Boy, Crank That. When that song came out, that shit was popping. That shit was ridiculous.
He actually made a lot more songs after that.
But what was his most popular song? You can't tell me that song didn't put him on the map for everything, and then the rest of the songs he made were just...
Okay, but
Not
if you're using the same logic as Vanessa Carlton, when you just said, I can't name another Vanessa Carlton song.
Well, no, but this is... like
I
I
can
said...
name, like,
wait, but like I said, this
5
is...
more Soulja Boy songs.
Right, but I said best one-hit wonders.
He's not
so
one hit wonder if he came out with more songs.
wrong, because none of the other songs were hits.
Yes, they were.
No, go ahead, I'll wait.
So you mean to tell
Go
me?
ahead, I'll wait for you to name the hits that he had.
All right,
besides
so you
Crank
mean
That.
to tell me "Kiss You Through the Phone" wasn't a hit?
No.
Maybe in your eyes, but in other people's eyes.
but wait,
Wait,
Devin,
let me
wait,
preface.
Devin.
Let me preface this. This is the same guy that put Ja Rule over Jay Z.
Wait,
That's
Devin,
what I'm saying.
Wait,
But
Devin,
go ahead, continue.
Wait, Devin,
Uh-huh.
Devin.
Uh-huh.
You have no basis for this because this is your list. This is his
All right.
list.
I'm just
This
saying.
is what he believes.
But he just
This is what he believes, bro.
Anyway.
This is what he believes.
My number 3 one-hit wonder, my favorite.
Mm-hmm.
Who Let the Dogs Out? The Baha Man. Who let the dogs out? I mean, come on. Come on. I don't know where they went after that, but they let the dogs out and they just went with them. My number 2, because this is the only song I've ever heard of them, ever even know of them. This is the reason why I know them. What is love? Baby, don't hurt me. No more. A Hideaway. Only song I know by them.
Wow.
Only song I ever
I
heard
didn't
of
even
them.
know that was their name.
That's. I'm sorry.
That is their name, yes. See? And that's what I'm saying. That's
I'm sorry about that,
That
bro. I'm
is the
sorry.
only song. I mean, I love that song, but... And my number 1 one-hit wonder, Because I Got High by Afro Man. Because I got high. Because I got high. Because I got high. I guess he got too high and just figured, this is the only song I'm going to make. I ain't mad at him, though. I love that song. So go ahead, Devin. Please tell me, Mr. DJ, what's on your list of one-hit wonders?
Hey, Mr. DJ.
Go DJ.
It's my DJ.
That's my, I mean, that's not.
That's one of your list.
That's
Oh,
not-
God, I
no,
thought
no,
I thought that was on your list, bro.
my number 5 of one hit wonders.
Go ahead, bro.
Keyword one hit.
So you're saying your list consists of people that literally had
One song
song.
and disappeared forever.
Not that their
But-
one song was their most popular song and that was
No, they had
their
one song.
and it was great, but then they disappeared.
Yes.
Go ahead. Who you got? Tell me.
I have at number 5 the Macarena.
Yes. Los Del Rio. Yeah.
At number 2, number
Number 4.
4,
Mhm.
I have Aqua, Barbie Girl.
They made
Exactly.
You don't remember, but they did make
Exactly.
other songs.
Bubbles.
They did make Bubbles, but Go
You
ahead,
told me to name a song.
Go
You
ahead,
want to
bro.
name me
Go ahead,
Soulja Boy
bro.
song, but I can't name the other
This
songs?
is your
That's what I'm
list,
saying.
bro.
But
Let's
go
see
ahead.
what you got on your list.
But go ahead.
Number 3.
Number 3. Well, no, they had a couple hits afterwards.
See, he don't even follow his own rules of
This
his
guy.
list.
This
he got
guy.
the balls to criticize
Yo,
my
okay.
list.
Yo, you-
Go ahead.
Number three,
three.
I have Sir Mix-a-Lot, Baby Got Back.
My anaconda don't want none of this. Okay, got you.
Go ahead.
Number 2, I have Crisscross, Jump.
Jump. Jump around.
They definitely made other songs. But go ahead, bro. Go.
Go ahead. What's your number one? This nigga is all over
ahead,
the
bro.
place. He don't believe his own stuff.
I can't.
My number one hit wonder would have to be Mims. This is why I'm hot.
He was hot.
Yes, just for that one song.
But that's why.
That was it.
He made another song.
He did make other songs, but he was hot.
There's
But
another
that's
song that was good. I forgot the name, but hey, I guess that's what makes it one hit. Mickey?
All right,
What's your-
I
what's
got
your
you.
one
I
hit
got you.
wonders?
All right, so number 5. This is very debatable, but because he did make other songs, and I liked his other songs.
That's okay, man. That's okay.
Ice Ice Baby.
That was the one that
was the
put
one that
him on
stuck
there.
out.
That
was the one that stuck out.
put Vanilla Ice on the map.
My number 4 would be the Macarena, Los Del Rio. Yep.
Very nice.
Yeah, makes sense. Number 3 would be Who Let the Dogs Out. Oh man,
Of
that was
course.
just bad. That was just bad. The number 2 would be, where is it? I just had it. I'm Too Sexy. They made no other song other than that song.
I mean-
that was the number 2 song. And the number 1 song. I wish they made more songs because this song is great. Everybody was Kung Fu fighting.
I feel like even today that's
Yo,
used in
That song is so
movies.
epic and so great. I wish that he made
even
more
today
songs.
that is used in movies.
So,
I
I'm
understand.
just saying.
I understand.
Yeah. One hit
Would you like
wonders.
to go?
Yeah, I'll go.
What we got?
Go ahead.
So at number 5, I got Cali Swag District. Teach me how to Dougie. At number 4, I got I'm Too Sexy.
Cat Daddy?
I forgot who made it.
Didn't they make that shit?
Oh, well, no, I didn't remember.
Well, go ahead.
That wasn't my criteria.
Oh, go ahead, bro. What you
I'm
got?
Too Sexy.
Too Sexy.
Naturally. Okay.
Boy
Go ahead.
Fred. La Macarena, of course.
Hey.
Who Let the Dogs Out? My Baja Man.
Who?
And Ice Ice Baby, Vanilla Ice.
Makes sense, bro.
Don't know.
But look, I gotta say, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Yo, the Ninja Rat.
Oh, go Ninja, go Ninja, go Ninja. Go. Yeah,
That was for a movie. It was for a movie.
That was more Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
It
than
was.
Vanilla Ice.
It was.
I don't give him credit for that one.
Okay, Donnell.
Go ahead, Jordan. What you got for us, bro?
Wonders?
School us, bro.
Number 5,
One hit
What
wonder.
does the Elder Scrolls say?
Hit him.
chicken noodle soup with a
And a
soda.
soda on the
Hey, chicken noodle soup.
Yeah.
You right. You right.
Got you.
I don't even
Number
know the
4,
name of the people that did that shit.
I'm Too Sexy.
Yes.
Of course.
Yes.
Number 3,
Something Star.
Informer by Snow.
Inform
There you go.
Greatest song ever.
Fun fact.
Tell us that fact,
He
bro.
was white
Whiter than
and
Cinderella.
he was from Canada.
He did.
Yo, the Canadians, they make some good music, bro.
A
Drake,
white Canadian doing reggae music.
you know how to do it, though. Anyway,
He knew how to
Number
do it.
2.
He knew how to do it.
Kung Fu Fighting.
yeah.
Everybody was
Let's do it.
definitely.
Oh, I'm missing number 1.
Yes.
Stop it.
Kind of hard.
That's your one hit, bro.
It's that,
Your
it's
number
that
one
one hit,
hit.
bro.
What do you define one hit wonder? How do you define it?
Me personally, as they made one song that put them on the map.
Right.
Most people who have heard music has heard the song, and then they kind of just fell off and faded to black.
Even if they made other songs,
Yeah, even if they made other songs,
they faded.
it just they never met
fame
back
was
up
never
to that.
continuous.
Yeah.
Oh, so we all agree.
Yeah.
Oh, no, yeah.
Oh, the number 1 song of all time I'm Real by Ja Rule and Jennifer Lopez. By far, one hit that everyone heard, and then they just fell off the map. Who cares if they made other songs? Oh, that's Ja Rule. That sounds like Ja Rule to me.
Oh, so not J-Lo, just the
No, J-Lo.
Okay.
J-Lo made other good songs.
Because she was just featured
I
on
had
that
I had to
song.
make sure.
She was featured on that song. She wasn't the main.
You object? Darn it, he object. In the 2000s, that was not Ja Rule. Darn that, that was not Ja Rule, son.
Better songs.
Oh no, I don't even want to talk about that. We're just gonna move on to the next topic.
Why you think in a sketch that Dave Chappelle
nah.
did, he said, "Hold on, let's call Ja Rule, see what Ja Rule thinks about
And what
this."
did he say? I don't give a fuck what Ja Rule think. Anyway, we're gonna move on to the next topic.
Ja Rule's number? No. It starts with 0.
Top 5. I'm gonna need your top 5 favorite wrestlers of all time. I feel like we were just talking about this thing. But top 5 favorite wrestlers of all time.
Well, I can finish this real quick. It's very.
Yes, sir.
I hope your list is what I think it is. Let's see.
Number 5, The Undertaker.
Okay.
Number 4, Macho Man Randy Savage.
Macho Man Randy.
Number 3, the best technical wrestler of all time.
Who did?
Bret the Hitman Hart.
Man Hart.
Number 2, the best on the mic, the best entertainer in all sports.
Let's let him know.
In all sports of all time. The Rock.
The Rock is back.
Number 1,
Tell me,
the
brother.
greatest wrestler of the Attitude Era.
Tell me, brother.
The greatest. First of all,
316.
Let him know. Let him know.
the trainer of all other wrestlers. When they wanted to make wrestlers, they had to use.
Go find me.
Stone Cold Steve Austin, the
Cold
only
motherfucking
rival to
Steve
the Rock
Austin.
there ever could be.
I like that.
This is fact.
I'm gonna
Honorable
tell
mention that racist guy.
I'm gonna tell you my list because my list, the top is pretty much like that, but I'll tell you the bottom so you can get a different understanding.
I mean,
Number 5 would be Shawn Michaels, the Heartbreak Kid.
It's a very
yes,
good
it is.
pick.
Yes, it
It's a
is.
very good pick.
My number 4 would be
Charisma.
the man with the face paint, Sting.
The man with the face.
My man did some epic shit, bro.
He made a bat really dangerous.
Bro, he made that bat serious. My number 3 would be Hulk Hogan.
Fucking.
Of course.
One of the greatest champions ever, bro. Rip that shirt open and get real, dog. Let's see what happens. Number 2 is
I
of
hope I
course.
fuck his daughter.
Number 2, of course, is The Rock. And number 1 is Stone Cold motherfucking Steve
I
Austin.
completely
You cannot beat those.
Austin 316.
You cannot. I'm sorry. All of wrestling,
Ah,
greatest
I like it, I like
fucking people I've ever seen.
My list is
wrestle.
pretty similar to both of y'all. At number 5, I got the Heartbreak Kid.
Okay.
Shawn Michaels, of course.
Got you.
Number 4, you might not be able to see him, but he is still up there. John Cena.
Okay.
John Cena. He's definitely. I feel like he's definitely this era's Rock.
Yeah. He's transformed his image so much that he is an icon of the sport.
Let's say Kurt Angle.
Number
God.
3. Ah, come on, nah.
God, no.
He's this era's Kurt Angle.
Come on, bro.
Anyway,
Nah, bro.
number 3, I have Undertaker,
Yes.
easily.
Okay.
And then, of course, number 2, The Rock. And number 1, Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Cold motherfucking Steve Austin, dog.
The fact that I'll never forget, I think I watched it like a few weeks ago. Nigga, Stone Cold Steve Austin came into, I don't even remember which Royal Rumble it was. He came into the ring and just started Stone Cold stunning about 7 people and then just walked off.
That's it.
That was it.
That's it.
And that was it. It was done.
Done.
With
You know-
his
you know my
knee
name.
braces on and everything.
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, this
You
nigga.
know my name.
He's
You know what I
you
do.
Was I bugging? Was there a time where he got locked out of the arena and he burnt down Vince McMahon's limo?
The limo.
Burnt down the limo?
He put cement in it.
He put
put
the
cement
cement
in
in
it?
it.
He set a snake trap through an ambush that was waiting
What
for
did
him.
he do to people?
I remember
He
a
was,
time.
he was the literal fuck you to the establishment. Like,
All right, let me do my list real
Go ahead,
quick.
go
Go
ahead.
ahead, bro. Go
At
ahead.
number 5, I have. Well, he goes by many names,
Oh, God.
but the very first one that he
Yes.
started with was Mick Foley, Mankind.
Mandible, dog.
Yes.
Mankind, dog.
At number 4, I have The Undertaker.
Okay.
Number 3, I have Bret the Hitman Hart.
Mm-hmm.
2, I have The Rock, and 1, Stone Cold Steve
That's,
Austin.
Love you
that's
guys.
a list
I remember,
right there,
I
bro.
remember a
It's
time
a solid
when
list.
That is a
Stone
list
Cold
right there, dog.
rode a milk truck to the ring
Oh,
and
my
sprayed.
That was the milk truck. I think it was a beer truck.
my
That was my
God.
man's kid.
That was beer. That's my dude, bro.
Oh, man.
Wow. Wow.
Let's also not forget the time he Stone Cold stunned. What's her name?
Stephanie McMahon.
Stephanie McMahon.
She did.
I was
He
like,
gave-
wait, you can do
He
that?
gave zero fucks, bro.
Like, yo,
Got everybody.
So far, all of our lists are pretty,
And then comes
pretty consistent, right? And
Go ahead.
then now
Go
we're
ahead,
down
sir.
to these.
What is?
Will he fuck it up? That's
Wait,
fine.
So,
Mysterio.
at number 5, I got my guy,
the
R.I.P.
sky blue.
Latino Heat, Eddie Guerrero.
Latino
Guerrero.
Heat. Whoa. You knew
At
he was
number
gonna put that.
4,
That's the Latino
I
Heat.
got
Go ahead, bro.
The Game, Triple H.
Oh.
Okay.
At number
Okay.
3, I got
Rey Mysterio.
the man who came out of fake wrestling and got into the MMA and busted ass, Brock Lesnar. Then I got
Okay.
number 2, The Rock, and number 1, Stone Cold.
All right. See, that,
I
this,
see- I
this
see
might
where your
also
list
be
was.
a first in your list history.
Brock, but
Our top two
Ross, I can- yeah.
were all the same. The Rock and
Yeah,
Stone
that was
Cold.
undeniable top two.
Is
right
another
there.
first in your list
can
history.
deal with
We
that. Oh,
actually
gosh.
all agreed.
Yes.
That was good. All right, we're gonna move on to the next topic. just because there's a lot of hate going on right now in the Your List podcast today. I'm gonna need your top 5 worst NBA players.
Oh,
right
let me
now.
go first, please. Let me just get my list out
No,
of the
wait,
way.
Mickey, come on, man. It gotta be worse. It can't just be the people you hate.
Bro, so let me get my list out the way. Let me just get my list out the way, bro.
Alright, go ahead,
Because
go ahead.
you said worst, I put my own flavor on it, though.
Worst right now.
Worst right now. Yes, right now.
I can't say it right now. No,
Current
no,
NBA.
no.
They gotta
no.
be playing right
What
now.
do you mean?
They gotta be playing right now. If they're on a team roster right now, you got it, bro.
There's one person on my list that I don't even think he's.
There we go.
Can I just want to say my list because I feel disgusted
Go,
by these
go
people.
ahead,
so.
go ahead.
Number
we'll
5.
We'll fact check.
Number 5. Carmelo Anthony.
Ouch. That.
That's stung, bro.
Wow.
Number 5 is Carmelo Anthony.
I know. Wow.
Number 4,
I don't like it. Pineapples.
Go
Pineapples.
ahead. Number 4, please.
Darko Milicic.
Is that the Darko Milicic?
Yeah,
Is
Darko
that-
Milicic.
That's the
4.
one. I'm pretty sure he's not on the NBA.
He's not.
Yo,
No,
word.
Number 3, Greg Oden.
He's definitely
He's not on
not.
That's I didn't go current. I just went trash. I just said this is just where I feel like it's trash right now.
No. When I said right now, I didn't mean like
I
how
know you
you
didn't mean
feeling
right now.
Right now.
But this is my list, bro.
And
We
look
going
at
with
it.
my list. This
Darko
ain't,
hasn't played since 2012.
this
bro.
ain't, this
Damn.
ain't
Oh my
Jordan.
God, why is he still on your
And,
mind?
wait, listen to my number 2.
Wait, when Greg Oden play last?
No, this
Nah,
is
nah,
Greg Oden
My
like
number 2,
15, just
Okay.
Kwame Brown.
Wow.
Trash. I just had to.
Okay.
And my number 1, Dwight Howard.
Nobody but that person plays in the league right now.
No, Melo.
Melo.
Oh, Melo, my bad,
It's a
my bad.
sandwich.
Okay.
It's a sandwich.
There you go.
I
There
forgot.
you go.
I
It's a
decided not to
sandwich.
get that.
It's a
I'm sorry.
sandwich.
It was a trash sandwich. I'm sorry. I didn't mean that.
Wow, that
That's why I
list-
said let me get my list out the way.
That
Y'all can
list-
have a civil conversation
that
now.
list-
My list just had to be just. I
Wow,
just
that
had to
list is crazy.
throw it up on y'all.
Devin,
and y'all got to deal with it.
go, Devin,
Sorry.
go,
Alright,
Devin.
so-
Save us. I
Save
never
the
thought
list.
I never thought I'd sit right here. and say
Save
that.
the list,
At
bro.
number 5, I have JaVale McGee.
Okay.
Hey.
He's a
Hey,
champion.
hey.
He's a
Just because he's a
champion.
Shaq and the Fool don't mean anything.
He's a Shaq. He's the only player that's a Shaq to the Fool and the NBA champion.
That's
I can name 5 players that are worse.
Well, you about to find out. Go ahead. You can name 4. Go ahead. Who's your 4?
At number 4, I have J.R. Smith. After the bullshit he did in the motherfucking playoffs,
Wait, did you hear?
Why
his
we
quote?
gotta do this
Did
to
you
this
hear his
man?
quote like last week when he said, "My teammates held it down for me. It wasn't that bad."
and that's why he's on this list. Thank you.
Anyway.
You said it was not bad.
Anyway.
Whether
number
your teammates
3.
are cool with it or not.
I have Carmelo Anthony.
Damn. He had one. It wasn't even a terrible season.
Eric,
He just had a bad
Eric, wait,
season.
Eric.
Wow.
You know how much I love Carmelo Anthony.
I know.
I'll put it like this, Eric. It's one of those things where you realize I have cancer. Oh shit, I have cancer.
You just compare-
Why can't I get rid of this evil inside of me?
Just compare
Wait,
Carmelo to
I love it
cancer.
so much, but wait,
Thank you,
It's cancer.
thank you, God, for,
it's cancer.
for sending that sign
Stop talking
of
about
this
Carmelo.
nonsense.
I'm
Alright,
sorry, bro.
Next on the list.
You know, Dwayne Wade had a
sorry.
worse season last year than Melo, right?
All right, next on the
not a
list.
champion.
Anyway, next
He
on the
never
list,
will be.
I have number 2, Jason Terry.
Jason,
That's like he
Still
is
plays?
He is still on the
Yes.
NBA roster.
Yes, he is, bro.
That's
Yeah.
He
Unfortunately.
sucks.
Yes.
That's why you don't hear about him.
Yes.
Unfortunately.
No, I see him on TVs. I thought he
Yes,
was just.
he-
And the number one would have to be Dwight Howard.
That's right. I
Damn, bro.
sense a lot of hate in these lists. I sense a lot of hate.
All right, Lou,
Lewis,
what you got,
What you
bro?
got? What you got? Please.
Okay, so.
All your people on NBA rosters?
Yeah, I think
Alright,
so.
alright, so then that's fine. Go ahead.
So at number 5, I got Nick Batum because he's overpaid, doesn't put up good numbers.
This is
At
true.
number 4, I got Myers Leonard, too tall to be grabbing just 2 rebounds per game.
Damn. He also gets paid a good amount too. He gets
Production,
like 10
bro. Where's your
he gets
production
like 10
at,
plus
bro?
a year.
3, Michael Carter Williams. You win Rookie of the Year and just fall off drastically.
Where you at?
Number 2, Luol Deng, because I forgot about Luol Deng. He plays for the
Forgot about
Timberwolves. He played for the
He plays for the
Timberwolves.
Timberwolves.
Tibbs. He with Tibbs again. He gonna have a solid year, bro.
Yeah, bro. You gonna
Well, until then, he sucks
You
right
gonna do
now.
something,
Okay.
right?
And then number 1, the worst contract ever given to a player. Well, not worst all
I was
time,
about to say,
but worst just
Worst
because
right now,
personal
worst
is
right now?
Joakim Noah.
It was a joke, bro.
You ain't like that the Knicks paid him
No,
just to
They needed
never-
somebody.
just to never use.
you
it?
ain't have to pay him like that.
Bro,
They-
but
they didn't have to
it's
do
the
that.
Knicks,
They
bro.
didn't have to do
It's
it.
the
They didn't
Knicks.
have to do it.
It's
I
the
don't
place
care.
where you come to die. Let them die happy.
All right, I'll go.
We changing the culture.
So my number 5 is who I believe
They took the
is
kids
the
to
second
league,
worst
bro.
point guard in the league.
So now they
Shut up, Mickey.
Who I believe is the second worst point guard in the league, Emmanuel Mudiay.
This is not cancer.
He's been in the league for
This
about 4 years,
is
I
the
believe,
cure.
4 or 5 years. Has still yet to
just
develop
lost it.
any
He
remnants of a
just
jump
lost
shot.
it. Sorry.
Has any remnants of a playmaking ability. I don't see the potential in him anymore. He's just tall at the point guard position. My number 4 is someone along the lines of what Lewis said. He gets paid a decent amount of money to produce nothing. Is Kenneth Faried.
Oh no.
He's consistent.
He's still in the NBA.
Because he's been consistently, he's on the net now.
He's on the
I don't
net.
know what to feel about my life.
Oh.
He's been consistently getting like 3 rebounds a game for like the past 5 years. So at least he's consistent. That's good. That's good. My number 3 is the worst point guard who I believe in the league, who I believe is a little bit overrated because some people actually like him and think he's good. Is Alfred Payton. He's trash. I don't see anything that would get me excited
You
about
gonna say
this.
something important? What?
I don't see. He's been a starter point guard for like the past 5 years, and I don't see anything.
There's no other option other than him.
They had DJ in Orlando. They had DJ Augustine.
Well, they did,
I would have took
but-
DJ Augustine over Alfred Payton, 99 out of 99 games.
Didn't
Anyway,
he have his hair was in his way?
the hair
He cut his hair now.
was the
You
second
can
worst
see-
thing about him.
You can see.
His first worst thing was his jump shot.
You can
All right,
see.
number
he
2.
improved, right, Darnell? He
He
improved.
cut his hair.
Number
He has to
2.
improve.
Like Lewis said about Luol Deng, it's this year. He just cut his hair, so we'll see. Like I said, this is right now. He can have a good year, and we'll change it. Maybe, who knows? Number 2 is Corey Brewer. I can't even think of anything good to say.
Damn,
about him.
you like, what can I say?
I was trying to think of something good to say about him, man.
Why? This is the worst.
Yeah, no, I was trying to know. Yeah, just Corey Brewer is number 2. And number 1, a little biasly, but also very true, is Jason Terry. For a long time, I thought he was terrible. He was on a stacked team, no pun intended, with Jerry Stackhouse on the team, in the Dallas, who also had Josh Howard and Dirk and Sean Bradley. So he was able to stand in the corner and shoot a 3, and then jump and shoot a 3. So he got his points because other people were around him. But as far as skill, individual player, he's the worst in the league right now. Go ahead, Darnell. Finish off this topic.
Jason Terry's an honorable mention because he's 40 years old.
But 40 don't make you trash. Because Vince Carter's also 40. He's not as bad as
Number 5 is
Jason
Vince
Terry.
Carter.
Oh no! He's not as bad as him.
The fall off is real.
Oh no!
We gotta be serious right now. Vince Carter, bro.
Oh no!
He tried it. He tried
Oh
it.
no!
He was one of my favorite players,
He tried it.
and he's
Oh,
not
no.
anymore. Sorry.
Number 4 is Brandon Knight.
Oh,
I forgot about it.
these are people you want to forget about, bro.
Yeah.
Yo, he had a good
These are
season
people
on the
you wanna
Suns
forget
like
about.
3 years ago.
It doesn't
Yeah.
matter. That was
Had
3 years
potential,
ago,
man.
bro.
Potential.
Yeah, you know where he is now? He's
Nah.
on the roster with knee infection.
Oh, I don't even know what roster he on, but I'll take your word for it, bro.
Infections are a thing.
Anyway,
You said he had a good season 3 years ago in the
I
Suns.
think so.
facts.
Yeah.
3 years ago.
Go ahead, continue. That's all I got. That's all
Anyway,
I got.
bro.
That's the last time he played.
Let's
That's all
go.
I got, bro.
So
That's all I
anyway.
got.
That was number 4. Number 3, Udonis Haslem.
Oh gosh.
He's still on the roster. Yes. He's
Technically,
You
yes.
just did.
he
You
is.
just
Yeah,
there
but
to
he's not
keep
even there to play. Like, that's
12
his
men.
best.
You need 12 men on the roster.
Yes.
You gotta have numbers.
Statistically,
He's
I
doing-
understand what you're
He's
talking
doing a numbers game with you right now,
My
bro.
mind says yes, but my heart
That doesn't
is like,
mean
damn.
playing, that just
my heart
means
is like,
numbers.
damn.
So anyway.
He's a name.
Number 2 is Joakim Noah.
It's a joke.
He is a joke.
It's a joke. That Tibbs won him. Yeah, it's a joke.
And very overrated in his time in Chicago.
He did what he did.
Yep.
He did things.
Number 1 is Dwight Howard, by far.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
By far.
Thank you, sir.
It's
He
not
had, a
even
good, he
close.
had a good season last year.
No, he didn't. No, he didn't.
What?
No, he didn't.
In his
What?
eyes.
No, he didn't.
Did they make the playoffs?
He's
He
never
grabbed
had
some
a good
boards
season.
now.
In his
They're
own
Not in
eyes.
Orlando.
He grabbed some boards.
In his own eyes. Yeah.
He grabbed some
I
boards.
don't even think in his own eyes.
He had a
bro.
better season than he did with the Rockets.
I don't think in his
And
own
the
eyes
Hawks.
either. bro.
No. No.
Trash.
It's trash.
Anyway,
Outside of
on.
Orlando,
I ain't
it's
defending
trash.
him.
moving on with
I ain't
life.
defending him.
Let's get it on.
So we're gonna move on. Let's keep it a little bit with the sports, but this one will be a little bit happier. Let me get your top 5 sports brands. What's your favorite sports brand, guys? What y'all got? I'll go first. So my number 5 would be the Gatorade brand. Love me some Gatorade. Love me some Gatorade. Nothing wrong with that. My number 4 would be Jordan, the Jordan brand.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone had Jordans.
Of course.
Everyone.
Of course.
My number 3 would be Under Armour.
Mm-hmm.
I would take them. I wouldn't take the sneakers over Jordan, but as far as the rest of the brand, definitely take it over Jordan.
Got you.
Number 2, easily Adidas. The 3 stripes, iconic. Can't get better than that. And number 1, it was with Adidas and Nike were close. They were. But then Nike did their marketing campaign with Colin Kaepernick, and that put it over the edge for me.
Wow, that's what put
My
it over
number
the top
1
for
would be Nike.
That's put it over
That's
the
what
top.
did it for you?
Yeah, because Adidas and Nike were close to me.
We talked about this last week. It's Nikkei, dog.
Oh, excuse me, Nikkei.
Yeah, dog.
But no, yeah,
They got
that would be my number 1 brand. They put it over the top for me. And that commercial with Colin Kaepernick, beautiful, artistic.
Like the memes.
Anyway,
Who's next?
Maybe next.
go ahead, D.
Go ahead, sure.
Let us know.
Number
What's your favorite
5.
sports brands?
You're right. It's Gatorade. Number 5 is Gatorade.
That's
job.
good.
Thank you.
Number
Drink Gatorade
4.
every day.
Top 5 favorite sports brands. EA Sports.
Game.
It's in the
It's
game,
in the
bro.
game. I think we all know this.
Just the sports though. When they start doing other shit, is when they fuck up.
But you talking about EA
Number
Sports?
3 is Adidas.
Adidas.
I don't know why he got it close, but
Whatever you want
Adidas.
to call it, bro.
Number 2 is Jordan.
Jumpman.
That's it. Number 1. How did you pronounce it, sir?
Nikkei.
Nikkei. The sign of victory. The goddess of victory.
Just do it, bro.
This is the truth.
Just do it.
This is the truth.
Just do it. Devin,
That's interesting.
what you got?
I have number 5, Gatorade.
Okay.
Number 4, I have New Era.
We have New Era. Interesting.
That
Interesting
He likes
sports
his
brand.
fitteds.
Yeah.
Very good.
Fitteds.
Yes.
Baseball
sports
fitteds.
Yes, sir.
That
Yes,
is a
sir.
problem.
What's up?
It's okay, Chris. You'll go next.
Don't say Mitchell and Ness next.
Yo.
Go ahead. Number 3.
Might, but not
Nah.
Y'all like
Number
Mitchell and
3?
Ness?
Number 3 would have to be Adidas.
Mm-hmm.
They do
Number
the
2,
best throwback
Jordan
jerseys out
brand,
there.
and number 1, Nike.
Very good.
I like
Very,
it. I like
very
it.
good.
I like it.
Mm-hmm.
Lewis,
Louis.
and we are here to you.
First and foremost, y'all bugging on Mitchell and Ness.
Louis Vuitton.
So I put, I did it based on like clothing and like footwear.
Okay.
That's sports.
Did not think of gaming or
Yeah, whatever you're branding.
refreshments.
Whatever.
So number 5 is the Big Brawler brand.
Wow.
Wow.
the big baller brand.
Wow.
At number 4, I
Wait,
got.
you can't just wear. Hey, come on, bro. What
Wait
you?
a second. Wait
Go
a
ahead.
second.
You own a pair of big baller shoes?
I can't afford them.
You own a pair of big
I'm
baller?
not a big baller. But if
got
I did, I
clothes?
would.
You got any big
Clothes?
ball or anything? Is
Nah,
it
but
an
if I did,
aspiration?
if I could, I would.
It's like one of those aspirational
You rocking
things.
them $500 slides?
If I could, I would.
He's like, yo, I don't have that cake for that, but if I had it, I would get it.
Big
And,
baller.
Wow.
So at number 4,
Yes,
I got.
now we can continue because I just.
Wow.
Go
At
ahead.
number 4, I got Puma.
Puma.
At number 3, I got Under Armour.
Mm-hmm.
Best boxer briefs out there. At number 2,
Shout
I
out,
got
that's sponsored.
Adidas.
That's sponsored, bro.
And at number 1, I got Nike.
So-
Jordan brand.
So,
That's because every other brand is under Nike or Adidas.
No, it's
like
not.
you, get,
No, it's
Reebok
not.
is owned
No,
by
it's not.
Adidas.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
Jordan is under the Nike umbrella.
No.
Yes, it is.
No.
Definitely is.
No.
you still say Jordan. You don't say Nike by Jordan. You say Jordan by Nike.
No.
Individual
No.
branding, bro. It's
no.
definitely
Good try.
separate
Good
things.
try.
Oh,
Good
I don't
try.
think
Get out
of,
the
I don't
top
think of
five.
Jordan without thinking
Good
about
try to
Nike.
get out of your top 5. No, it's not.
I don't know. Go ahead, Mickey. What you
All
got?
right. My 5th would be Reebok. Straight up old school Reebok.
Adidas.
My number 4 would be Under Armour. Straightforward. 3 is Adidas.
It's like saying Adidas twice.
2 is Jordan.
It's like saying
And number
Nike.
1 is Nike.
You just
You just said Nike twice.
I'm just
No, he
saying.
didn't.
I didn't. I named individual brands.
No, he didn't.
I wanted to special mention Fila, but I didn't.
Fila. Fila.
They still popular in other
are?
places. In
Oh,
other places,
wow.
not
Nah.
here, not here. In other places in the
We just don't
world,
talk about that.
they on it popping.
Alright, guys, so that wraps up
Mm-hmm.
the Your List podcast. Devin, I believe you want to share something with us. What you got? What's up? What's up for next week?
So, a couple weeks ago, I came across a very, very disturbing picture.
Speak up. What did you say? A disturbing picture.
Yes.
Disturbing?
Very, very disturbing picture
Okay.
of a brand new 2019 Corvette that looks very similar to another car. Looks amazingly similar. I'm not sure if it's a concept. I don't want to throw myself out there and say
Throw
it's
it
in
out there.
2019.
Throw it out there, bro. This is
What
a
you got to
safe
say,
space,
bro? What you
bro.
got to say?
It looks amazingly like a Ferrari to me.
A Corvette that looks like a Ferrari. Interesting.
So with that being said, next week we're going to discuss cars.
Alright. Hopefully that Corvette get into Ferraris. We're going to talk about that. That sounds
what we do.
interesting. Alright. As always, join us next time for the Your List podcast.